There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
Best price the first time. OrangeBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Broadcasting live from the personal injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind studio. Car accidents, other injuries, call pound 546 from your cell or visit whenyouneedus.com. You're listening to WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Available everywhere with the iHeartRadio app. Now #1 for podcasting. We are an iHeartRadio station. Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. You are now listening to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Hey, happy Friday. Welcome to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Hope you're having a fabulous end to the work and school week. As you can hear, Jim is not here today. He and his lovely bride are celebrating an anniversary. Ooh, yeah. It's that one time of the year, right, that every man lovingly looks forward to. Oh, wait, I forgot Christmas and his birthday. I am here, Deborah Roberts, along with our executive producer, who is back, Jack Bradshaw.
Good afternoon.
And the comedy alien Ross Padgett, or Ross Pagettles.
What it be like, Deb?
How you guys doing? How's your Friday so far?
You know, I'm ready to have a lot of fun with you, too.
Uh-oh.
I'll get the oil.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about getting the oil? You want to yin and yang some body shots, Jack? It's a term that I just made up. It's body shots. It's when we hug and we drink drinks off of each other.
Oh, yang. Oh, I get it. That's maybe later.
Yeah.
I'm all full on ice cream right now.
Yeah. So you got a chance to taste what everyone, if you're smart enough and lucky enough to get your tickets now to the Best of Challenge Dessert Edition out at Margaritaville Resort next weekend, next Saturday, already October 2nd. They brought us some delicious samples yesterday to kind of give us a taste of just 3 out of the 13 options you're going to have out there next weekend for only $15. Jack, which one did you eat?
Now, I had the entry from Stone Cold Creamery.
Stone Cold Steve Austin?
And I could not believe that there was actually anything left today, because I heard you guys talk about it yesterday.
Yeah.
And so, I'm excited to be there at the event next Saturday.
The Founders Original, I believe, is what that was called.
So Ross and I had to shoot a little video for social media, and so that was the prop in it. And on the first cut, I just started eating it, and I was done before the video was done. So much for continuity.
He's Daniel Day-Lewis, man. He was committed to his role.
A method. It was good.
Did you try any of the Bahama Bucks, the Monster Cookie?
No. So there's another
That's
treat.
the coconut shaved ice with the...
There's another treat in there as well, and I'm full for now. But it's going to be tough because 13 different desserts, and they're not small.
They're not.
Yeah, so that's all happening October 2nd at Sunset Walk. If you go to sunsetwalk.com, you click on events, and you look for the Best of Challenge. Get your tickets. It's $15 for VIP tasting, and it's always fun. They do such a great job. We've done it, the past year. We've done burgers, we've done appetizers, and now the natural progression was desserts.
So I am going to go out on a limb here and say, Mr. Bradshaw, you must be gearing up to become a contestant into one of these contests in the future.
Now, why would you say that? Because I like to eat desserts?
No, because there's a little video proof of you actually cooking food.
Can you believe that?
And it's not fish sticks or PB&J.
Yeah, but it's close to it. I mean, it's like
It's not. It took a couple of pans.
It did. No, it was real cooking.
Yeah.
But it is.
Oh, that does not sound great.
No.
Well, our resident chef isn't here today, so
Yeah, I'm the fill-in. I'm the faux chef.
you're the faux chef.
At JimColbertLive.com, I have it posted there as well. I shot a quick little video. It was my first exploration into HelloFresh.
Was that your first time cooking a HelloFresh?
I've done the Blue Apron stuff before, so I had a coupon on my T-Mobile Tuesdays for HelloFresh. So the box came yesterday, got 3 meals, and so since I was home, I made dinner last night, and I made the pork
Bulgogi
bowl.
Oh my God! I've been to that website.
I've never heard of that word before I saw.
I didn't
I saw
either.
that, but it was. Here's the deal. I take it all out. I'm like, okay, I can do this. I follow the steps. All right, I have everything you need. It tells you the pans you need. It tells you have the ingredients. It tells you the extra, like pinch of salt, pinch of pepper, whatever.
You
Dash
had
of
your
pepper.
recipe card up?
I had the recipe card up, and and I'm making it, but there's inevitably some point where it's like, oh no, everything is going wrong. And I definitely had that moment, but then, we got the train back on the tracks, and when we ate it, it was actually really good.
I got to say, dude,
Yeah.
from watching you, I've already seen the video,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
watching you cook it, but
Yeah.
the end result
Yeah.
looked delicious.
Yeah, there was a point where the smoke alarm goes off, but
Oh, really?
I mean,
That's not in the video.
no. Well, every time we make toast, the smoke alarm goes
Oh,
off.
okay.
Right? But
What's up with
it's
your
like,
smoke alarm, man? It's overachieving.
It's a bit sensitive.
It's sensitive.
It's
Yeah.
a very sensitive.
Don't
smoke
talk
alarm.
about me like that, man. I'm just trying to keep
Yeah.
him safe.
You got
Yeah.
a liberal smoke alarm.
Yeah, you criticize it, and you're the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Are we still talking about smoke alarms?
Yeah.
what a whack smoke alarm. That would make me so upset.
Yeah.
Making toast and it just starts screaming. And it's not like a low battery thing.
No, it's a new battery thing.
It just runs off of emotions.
Yeah, it does. It's getting kind of hot in here.
That is.
Feeling a little tense.
I think I might just buy a different house if that was my case.
Yeah.
No, but what's really cool is that even after the smoke alarm went off, at the end of the video, it's a delicious looking bowl of food.
Yeah, it was neat. So I think we're going to do that. What's interesting about these, there's little waste.
Right.
Matter of fact, almost too little, because typically when my wife makes dinner the next day, I'm having leftovers. That's my lunch. That's kind of like my meal plan.
Right.
And so we both ate, and it's like, nothing left.
What am I going to do for lunch tomorrow?
Right. So I have a couple more items to be cooking. And what's neat also is because it kind of teaches me some basic skills, and so it kind of removes the unknown factor out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Like some of the things they talk about, drizzle this,
Saute that.
Someone like Jimmy, it's like, oh, of course.
Right.
Because he has that basic cooking skill. But for me, it's like, okay, I'm reading the directions. I'm like, okay, I'm heating it up, and then, okay, let me read it again. And, it's like, and inevitably, you're trying to keep it on the same timetable so you're not overcooking anything. Yeah.
When was the last time you cooked, Deb?
Oh, last time I cooked. It's been a while. It has been a while.
I cooked recently because my girl got, what's the word, hammered? Sloshed.
Okay. All right. So what did you cook?
Well, what had happened was...
Okay.
There's, that tone of voice when you are sober and you're like, you know what, I'm in the mood for rice. And then there are times after a long night of drinking, it sounds more like, rice. I want rice. Please give me rice. So I went and cooked rice, and I was also, I'll be honest with you, I was upset. I was not happy because
Why?
I knew exactly what was going to happen. Rice isn't a 90-second microwave thing.
Right.
Rice is a good 15, 17 minutes. And we're all part of the drunk journey of going, if I leave for 15 minutes, you will fall asleep.
Right.
I explained that. What do I get in return? Rice. But I want rice. Okay, if I make you this rice, you've got to stay up. You have to stay up for me and eat this rice. I go, boil water, bang, here we go. I don't even cook it that, I'll give, in her defense, I don't cook it great. I mean, it tasted fine. It tasted like rice, but, like when the water gets really angry and starts just foaming out of the pot.
Yeah.
That happened like 3 or 4 times. The water is trying to Shawshank out of the pot, get me out of here, but I cook the rice. I come in to the bedroom, have the beautiful bowl of rice. Little sea salt. What would it be like?
Oh,
Jack?
very nice touch.
It seems fancier, right?
What about some parsley?
You did.
Come on now.
Well, presentation. A+.
Believe in your boy.
Yeah.
And I go into the bedroom, and I don't hear rice anymore. I hear, I saw this happening a mile away. Enjoy the rice. I leave it on the nightstand.
Oh.
And, she ate the rice in the morning, maybe in the middle of the night. And by she, I mean my dog, Hazel. My dog.
She's going to be bound up for a while.
Yeah. So I made rice for my dog.
What did your girl say the next morning when you?
Oh, she looked at me and went, "You made me rice?" She was all touched and like, yeah, you should have seen it.
So
Had parsley.
you still get those points.
I still get the points. But I don't get a less hungover fiance in the morning.
And you're 15 minutes back from cooking rice and the parsley and the sea salt.
And before I even put her on blast, she was basically there for me the last time I was going, "Oh, please."
Wasn't that the time you called your roommate in the same house?
Yeah.
Because he couldn't hear you,
You know
crying?
what? Thanks for reminding me. No, she wasn't there for me. That was my roommate giving me Alka-Seltzer.
Oops.
You know what? I'm tired of it. She owes me rice. She cooks for me all the time.
See, my cooking in the past used to be the success rice, boil and bag.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with that. Yeah. So when I was cooking it last night and all the water's gone, I'm like, oh, this is just mush. And I panicked, but, I added butter and I fluffed it.
Like I said,
okay.
How you doing, right?
Hey,
You fluffed the rice?
He sure did. Hey, that man got skills.
I mean,
in the kitchen.
you just pinch your fingers. You pinch your fingers and rub each rice individually.
Grain by grain.
Grain by grain. That's why it's so expensive.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm a rice fluffer.
Rice.
Show title. 311. God bless you, Jack.
I recently heard that fluffers are like a myth on a porn set.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And the reason why is because it doesn't make any sense. If you have a porn star who can't get it up, that's not a good porn star.
Well, no, but what if it's like in between shoots, like
in every definition of the word.
Well, what if you're doing more than one film a day kind of thing? And, it's like being a rock star or a rapper. You know, even The Weeknd sings about it. You're going to have to go at my pace because I've already,
Well, yeah, you got to, that's your job, though. And if you need a fluffer, if you need somebody, there's also, throwing this out here, a girl right next to you who, if you do need some fluffing, should be down because she's about to give the whole enchilada. I don't know. Try to say it. That was weird.
I'm just wondering how we went from cooking and rice to being a fluffer on a porn set.
It's because Jack has been fluffing rice, going to first base with grains of rice. That's why.
As I said, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show.
A little butter, a little pink Himalayan salt.
Okay.
There you go. The real fancy stuff.
Emphasis on the him and Himalayan salt.
I thought it was going to be the Leia.
Yeah, it's
It's
everything.
It's everything.
And then it ends with in. Look at you.
You can tell it's a Friday.
You can tell it's a Friday, and the wheels on this bus have already fallen off. We're going to take a quick break, though, and when we get back, we're going to get you woke, and we're going to talk about folks living on the East Coast may want to keep an eye on Hurricane Sam. Hate to tell you this, if you're a Costco shopper, well, they're bringing back purchase limits on things like toilet paper, cleaning supplies, and more. We'll tell you why. And then some North Carolina sisters find a dead stranger in their mother's casket.
You ever get mad when you get the wrong package? Well, hold your beer.
We're going to cover that and a whole lot more coming up next during Woke News right here on the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Keep Alexa busy, or she'll have more time to plot against you. Alexa, why are you sharpening knives?
I'm not.
Kind of sounds like...
Are you calling me a liar?
Just say, Alexa, play Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center, the lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry.
Westbound travel on I-4 still a stop-and-go ride between World Drive and 429. It's also slow between Princeton Street and Colonial Drive, as well as between Sand Lake Road and Central Florida Parkway. Eastbound steady between Conroy Road and OBT, as well as coming in from Polk County between U.S. Highway 27 and 429. The 408 up to speed, as well as the Beach Line, and it looks good on 417. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477 from the Traffic Center. I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by CoinFlip.
Did you know you can easily flip your cash into crypto at an ATM? CoinFlip has nearly 3,000 crypto ATMs nationwide with low fees and 24/7 support. Visit coinflip.tech to find an ATM near you. It's so flippin' easy.
This year full of Real Radio is brought to you by Clausman Law. Car crash? Call Glenn Clausman. ClausmanLaw.com.
iHeartRadio brings you Global Citizen Live, a moment heard around the world. Tomorrow, the biggest artists on the planet unite with world leaders to demand action on our biggest challenges. Featuring BTS, Usher, Elton John, Black Eyed Peas, Ed Sheeran, Lizzo, Shawn Mendes, Jennifer Lopez, Coldplay, and other surprise guests. Join us for this once-in-a-generation moment to defend the planet and defeat poverty. Together, we can move the world one action at a time. Hear it all day tomorrow on Global Citizen Radio with the iHeartRadio app.
When I lost my Chase debit card, I was like... But I locked my card on my Chase mobile app, and that feels like... That's what security feels like. Card locked.
Check and lock down your money with security from Chase. Control feels good. Learn more at chase.com/banking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Enroll in Chase online or on the Chase mobile app. Messaging and data rates may apply. J.P. Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
No matter the challenges, we were there with a stronger, more reliable energy grid.
When our community struggled, we were there with flexible payment arrangements and other support.
And as the sun comes out, bringing the promise of a brighter tomorrow, we will still be here.
With energy that's reliable, affordable, and cleaner than ever, we're Duke Energy, and we're building a smarter energy future for you.
Paid for by Duke Energy shareholders.
At International Diamond Center, we love our heroes in uniform. And that's why every day we offer special military family discounts on everything we sell.
We just want to give back to them and help them.
That's IDC owner Keith LeClaire.
Not only do they put their lives on the line, but their commitment to protect America is second to none.
Keith serves on the board for Operation Healing Forces and has a special heart for helping soldiers wounded in battle.
It's really about the families. A lot of these guys are broken and trying to get back to regular life.
But even beyond the military, this special pricing at IDC is also available for police, firefighters, medics, and other first responders. As our way of saying, we appreciate you.
People don't really think about what has been given to them, what these people have sacrificed. These men and women, not just men, they are special.
So if you serve our country or our community in uniform, just know at IDC we honor your service, we appreciate your sacrifice, and we want you as part of our family. International Diamond Center, 4 Orlando locations.
Up early or up late? Amscot cashes most types of checks, day or night, for lower fees than most places. And with more 24-hour locations than ever, count on us anytime, every time.
Amscot. In the time before AT&T fiber internet.
Me video call is all stuttery. Does me face look okay on your end?
A monster! Bleed a monster! In the time after AT&T fiber internet.
I love having 25 times faster upload speeds than cable.
Yeah. The dawn of a better internet era with AT&T fiber.
Limited availability in select areas. Check eligibility at att.com/getfiber based on Internet 1000 wired upload connection speed versus major cable providers 1 gig service with uploads of 35 megabits per second. Speeds vary, not guaranteed. Restrictions apply.
I want to break free.
Ready to break free? Make your dream vacation a reality with Norwegian Cruise Line and sail to the Caribbean, Europe, and more. With our leading health and safety program, you can cruise with the ultimate freedom and confidence. Book today and enjoy 30% 20% off all cruises, free open bar, and much more. Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Offer ends soon. Norwegian Cruise Line. Sail safe, feel free. Ships registry the Bahamas and USA. Restrictions apply.
Hi, this is Kelsey Grammer. When military service members head into battle, none are expected to face the enemy alone, but many return home and become isolated as they struggle with the visible and invisible wounds of war. It can be difficult knowing how to overcome that challenge and rekindle bonds similar to those formed in the military. Wounded Warrior Project supports these injured veterans through their recoveries by connecting them with fellow warriors and their communities. No one should fight this battle alone. Join us at woundedwarriorproject.org.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I hadn't paid my taxes in 8 years.
He was in big trouble.
We're going to take your house, garnish your pay.
Louie found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm, and rated A+ by the Better Business Bureau.
I don't owe the IRS anymore. It was because of Optima Tax.
Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055.
Optima Tax Relief.
For details, visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Family owned and operated since 1969, Nations Trucks is proud to be Central Florida's premier pre-owned truck dealer. Ford, Chevy, Dodge Ram, and GMC, Nations Trucks has got them all, and they're ready to save you money. Start driving the truck that you deserve. Visit nationstrucks.com today.
It was a long, hot summer. Time to give your car a cool, refreshing oil change. Get started at Advance Auto Parts with an oil change bundle. 5 quarts of Mobil 1, Valvoline, Castrol, or Pennzoil Full Synthetic Oil, and a qualifying premium oil filter for just $37.99. And when you choose a select Valvoline bundle, you'll also get a bottle of Purple Power Extreme free. Advance your auto at Advance Auto Parts and participating CarQuest locations. See store for details.
Let your voice be heard!
iHeart just made requesting your favorite songs faster and easier than ever. All you need are 4 magic words.
Alexa, make a request.
That's right. Now when you're listening to an iHeart station on any Alexa device, simply say, Alexa, make a request.
Okay, what would you like to hear?
Plus dedicate songs to friends, family, pets, anyone, anywhere, anytime.
I love music.
Alexa, make a request.
Okay.
From iHeartRadio, #1 for music, radio, and podcasts, all in one app.
iHeartRadio.
Order your Hummer EV at orangebuickgmc.com. We are professional grade. The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.1.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a great end to the work and school week. Jack.
Yeah.
What in the world caused you to play Macarena?
A song that was forbidden from my wedding reception list.
Nice.
It's a one-hit wonder weekend on iHeartRadio. If you have the iHeartRadio app, they have a one-hit wonder channel. It's a big focus this weekend. So I figured today we are playing one-hit wonders, and I found the more danceable versions of one-hit wonders, and you can't deny it, but as a former wedding DJ, the DJ for my wedding had a list of songs that I didn't want to hear, and they're probably the top 10 songs you would play at a wedding reception. And this is one of them.
So does that mean you also didn't do the chicken dance?
That is the one that I actually I didn't hate, but it was that. There was a bunch of I had some weird music, but I'm a weird guy.
Well, enjoy the Macarena. We're going to be playing one-hit wonders as our rejoin music all this afternoon. We also have the same Friday fun coming up. We've got Corona Cigar Company, Primetime Kitchen with Amy Drew Thompson, or rather Embers Only, Nicole Dupre, and both Amy Drew Thompson telling you some gorgeous and fun things to do in Central Florida this weekend with the great weather. And then we're going to play trivia, courtesy of Brad, Last Call with Ross. But now, let's go ahead and get woke.
And now, it's time for Woke News.
seems like kind of a misuse of the whole world.
On the Jim Colbert Show.
Woke News brought to you by Home Loans Radio with that mortgage guy, Don. Hey, listen, tomorrow morning when you're out tootling around, give him a listen when he's host of the Home Loans Radio Show. Federal agents now have an arrest warrant against Gabby Petito's fiance. This broke at the very last minutes of our show last night, but it's not for her death. The FBI Denver office says Brian Laundrie is charged with use of unauthorized devices after he knowingly used a Capital One debit card and PIN number for 2 Capital One bank accounts, spending more than $1,000. And apparently the last time Gabby Petito spoke to her mother on the phone was August 27th. This cash was taken out of the account, I believe, like on August 30th. It gives them a reason to arrest Laundrie as they continue investigating the homicide of Petito.
Right.
As of now, though, he hasn't been charged with her murder, just with the unauthorized use of the money. And because it crossed state lines, that's when it becomes a federal issue. Search crews from more than a dozen agencies are back in the wetlands of Southwest Florida. Northport Police Commander Joe Fassell says a total of 75 officers from 16 different agencies are now working in the Carlton Reserve. And a law firm out of Tampa is offering a $20,000 reward for information leading to his whereabouts. The Buhoff Law Firm.
Buhoff?
And the FBI.
Okay, what's the connection here?
I don't know, because as far as I'm aware of that, their lawyer is not at that law firm, Laundrie's family, so I don't know. And the FBI are asking anyone with information to call 1-800-CALL-FBI. And speaking of Laundrie's parents, they were in Orlando yesterday meeting with their attorney. And there's questions of, well, why did you meet with the attorney here in Orlando? You know, what did you guys talk about? That kind of thing.
God, there's no one who I rather. God, that guy is going through it right now, and he's about to go through it a whole lot more.
Who? Brian Laundrie?
Yeah, okay. Man. Like, I'm not defending. I think I just like I just on the run.
Yeah, and my question is kind of like with Jack and Jimmy. Where is the responsibility of the parents? Who helped him?
Yeah,
who helped him? So. A weekend memorial is scheduled for Gabby. Residents of Northport are going to gather Saturday outside City Hall near a tree. That's a spot for people to remember her. The memorial event's going to feature the lighting of candles and the release of a single butterfly. And then people are also going to be gathering for a candlelight vigil on New York's Long Island tonight. And then New York native, she's a New York native, Gabby Petito, will be laid to rest on Long Island this Sunday.
Go get that guy, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, and now they're able to arrest him, right, for the bank charges, definitely continue the investigation. But it's like we kind of get ahead of the story. It's like he's convicted, and the belief is, his parents must have helped him doing this. Let's throw them all in jail. And just remember the Centennial bomber. What was his?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Richard Jewell.
Oh, I'm sorry. He was not the bomber. That's the guy who was falsely accused of being the bomber.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were asking. I don't know.
Actually, I was.
But also simultaneously
and with the Gainesville murders, it happened with the kid Humphreys over in Brevard. It's like
that's a good point.
You kind of you throw out a name, and then the mob is like, "Hey, let's go get him, lynch him."
Yeah, exactly.
And Brian Laundrie, let's catch him.
Let's just catch him and find out what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
But boy, it doesn't look good. You can't find him.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, and the fact that he's on the run.
On the run, and the feds are looking for him, and they can't find him. And with that $1,000 cash, like, does he have the cash? Because he can't go use another bank.
Yeah.
We'll keep an eye out for that. But
it's just a matter of time before he's caught.
It is.
Yeah.
And here's the proof in the pudding. A tourist faces charges in connection with a deadly motorcycle crash in July. Police say Rodney Williams was on vacation when he struck and killed Jesse Bilski with his friend's vehicle. I think it was a Dodge Charger. He decided, sometime in the middle of the night that he's going to take his friend's car, take it for a joyride down A1A, and see what the vehicle can do. Reports say he was driving nearly 106 miles per hour.
Whoa.
When he hit the motorcyclist. His vehicle continued for another 600 feet before it crashed into a Daytona Beach Shores home, a townhome, where luckily 2 people inside were not injured. He was arrested in New Orleans. made a confession and will be extradited back to Volusia County.
That accident threw him far.
Yeah.
To New Orleans?
Yeah, on vacation. So you can be a tourist here in Central Florida, but if you cause a horrific accident, they're going to track you all the way down to wherever you came from. He was not given bond and is, like I said, he'll be waiting for trial and it will be extradited back to Volusia County.
Yeah.
They caught him. All right, health systems in Central Florida getting ready to administer COVID-19 booster shots. Was very excited to talk to my mom about this last night. I'm excited about her getting the booster. This after a federal panel recommended that seniors and others with underlying conditions who receive the Pfizer shot get the third shot. Officials say some Florida retirement communities are set to open booster clinics in October. Orange County leaders are planning a campaign to reach vulnerable people who may want the booster but are limited to travel or location. Meanwhile, in your county, Jack, officials in Seminole County...
What they do?
No, they're discussing flu shots at a meeting today.
Okay.
The panel includes local and state medical experts, and county residents can get a flu shot at the Florida Department of Health in Seminole County by appointment Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. The shots are free for children ages 6 months to 18.
I look young, right?
You look very young.
Thank you. I'm getting a free flu shot.
Not that young, Jack.
The CDC...
So you think I could be on 21 Jump Street?
I think you can...
Don't look at me, Ross. Do not look at me.
Yeah, we're good. What's next?
Well, the CDC, this is interesting. The CDC recommends that people over age 6 get a flu shot by the end of October. And they're really saying flu is going to be extra difficult this year because we've been masking and hand washing. So that normal workout your immune system gets throughout the year with like a head cold, or we haven't had that. So when these flu viruses come around, they're saying it's gonna kick our butt.
Wow.
I would like to think that's their official statement.
It will get the shot. It will. The flu will kick your butt.
It'll kick your butt. All right, folks living on the East Coast may want to keep an eye on Hurricane Sam, the 18th named storm of the Atlantic hurricane season, and I believe our 7th hurricane, formed early this morning. And as of the latest advisory, still about 1,300 miles east-southeast of the northern Leeward Islands. It's moving to the west at 14 miles an hour with winds at 75 miles an hour. But Sam is expected to slow down and then turn more to the west-northwest. And the National Hurricane Center in Miami says Sam is taking a momentary pause in strengthening, but is expected to become a major category of 3 or higher. Actually, it's expected to become a category 4 by the end of the weekend. And then after that, we just kind of have to keep an eye on it. Early models show it kind of curving up and hopefully away from Florida, but that still keeps like the Northeast. You know, it's still too soon to tell. But in the meantime, who could feel that little taste of fall out there? Huh?
Oh, yeah. No, I felt it yesterday
awesome?
morning. It was a little overcast, though. I think that played a bigger role, but I've still woken up in the summer and it be overcast. I'm like, oh, cool. Everything is moist. Great. And my thighs are damp.
That is the one thing that really, it's not a cold front, but what it is a lack of humidity, and that's going to make the air feel a lot less moist and muggy and humid. This is officially the first weekend of fall, and it's expected to bring somewhat cooler temperatures to us here in Central Florida. Dry air pushing down into the Sunshine State. Overnight lows still mainly in the 70s. May find some pockets of 60s both Saturday and Sunday, and then highs are going to be in the low to mid 80s. No chance of any rain until late next week.
Let's go.
I thought my weather app was broken. Because I put it like it looked gloomy when I got up. And so I looked to see when the rain was coming, and it's like 0%, and it was like, okay, I did it hour by hour and 0 all the way. I'm like, okay, well, let me check day by day. And the whole week it's 0 all the way down. I'm like, oh, I'm banging my phone. There's something wrong with this thing. But no, highs in the 80s, no rain.
No rain, exactly. So we'll be able to, turn our sprinklers off for a couple of days before let the lawn dry out, before you've got to, fire it back up.
Do we need sprinklers in Florida? Is that like I don't have sprinklers in my yard.
Yes.
Just straight we go.
Here's the deal. I was able to turn mine off, about a month ago, but we had that drought.
Yeah.
Well, before then, and then they restricted your watering to once a week, but to maintain, if you have real grass. See, Some people just let anything grow, and then you kind of have weeds. As long as it's green, they don't care as much.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
My bad.
But
I was waiting
for people who actually have lawns, either Zoysia or St. Augustine,
Yeah.
Bahia, you have to maintain that and
Right.
keep the weeds out.
Yeah.
It's work.
That's the category that I didn't even think about that. I just cared if it was green or not. Whatevs.
So Costco is announcing purchase limitations on key items, including toilet paper, paper towels, bottled water, and some cleaning products. Now, during an earnings call, the CFO didn't specify how many of each item customers are going to be able to purchase, but the new limits on products are being prompted by a different set of challenges than during the beginning of the pandemic when there was a shortage of merchandise.
Is this a shipping problem?
Yep. Now Costco says, hey, we've got plenty of merchandise. Problem is, there's a 2 to 3 week delay in getting products delivered because of trucking and delivery needs, in the supply chain issues.
Is it a driver thing?
It's a driver shortage. It's a huge driver shortage.
They were talking, all of this talk a little beyond a year or so, and even earlier than that, to talk about the inevitability of the, driverless trucks, right? It's
Right.
Robots, and they're out there, they're testing them. They are on the roads, including Florida Turnpike. I mean, there are trucks without drivers, and how it's really, possibly could put an end to the career of
Right.
over-the-road trucking, that industry. And so it's like you thought they were going to get squeezed out of, but it seems like they're squeezing the industry out.
Exactly.
It's like they're leaving the job.
And if anything, I see more student drivers on the road behind the wheel of a big rig because there's such desperate need. All right.
Someone said I should be on something closer to 31 Jump Street. I'll take that. That's not an insult.
That's like the trendy store I like to shop at. It's called Forever 71. All right. Apple users will soon be able to upload their coronavirus vaccination cards to the Wallet app.
Okay.
So Apple will allow users to show proof of vaccination through a QR code. Now, protect users' privacy. Full details of the vaccination card won't be visible until the user unlocks their phone.
There you go. The when I went up there, you needed your vaccine card to go to see the Late Show with Stephen Colbert, and you could not just take a picture of it. My sister's like, just take a picture of it. I'm like, I just brought it with me anyway. They needed the actual card, or you could use the state-run app.
That's right. I knew they had an app, but I was wondering how they would deal with people from out of state.
Yeah, they wouldn't accept just a picture of it. You actually had to have the physical card.
So as good as this sounds, it probably still sounds better to carry the physical card with you?
Well, what I'm guessing is if Apple does that, then they may, make an allowance for that because they're trying to cut out fraud. So as long as they can determine it's not fraud with a state-run app, I'm sure they have methods to determine, no, this is actually legit information. The physical card kind of tells them that to a degree if they're not able to discern, bogus cards. But I think if there is some method of verification, then they will accept that app. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll find out. All
some
right.
states have it, some won't.
Are you guys ready for some more football?
Yeah.
All right. Well, get ready for Monday Night Football during the playoffs.
The playoffs of what?
The NFL has announced Super Wild Card Weekend will wrap up with a Monday night game beginning this postseason.
Weird.
That means 2 games will take place on Saturday, with 3 more on Sunday, followed by 1 more contest on Monday night. Which network is going to broadcast Monday night's game still hasn't been determined. The games marking the beginning of the NFL playoffs will take place between January 15th and 17th of next year.
Speaking of football news, is that for all the fans of Hard Knocks, which is a very successful, behind-the-scenes look of the NFL mini camp, pre-season, they're going to be doing the first ever in-season Hard Knocks with the Indianapolis Colts.
Really?
This year. I'm looking forward to that.
Cool.
Yeah, that is.
More football content.
Are you a Colts fan?
No, I just love good production and just that show. That show is fascinating where you see all these tiny mini storylines. I think it's detrimental to a locker room, though, if I'm being honest. I don't think it's healthy to do that in season, but I don't think the Colts are going to be good this year.
So don't worry about it.
I have a problem watching Hard Knocks, and whatever team it is, I believe, oh, that's the team that's going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They got this down. Oh, this is great.
I think it's fine for a locker room before the season, but during a season, I know there's a lot of coaches and managers, at the very least in soccer, that just simply put, do not allow that.
Wow. Well, you know, why ruin whatever kind of energy you've got going on with the team?
With a camera.
All right. A mix-up by a North Carolina funeral home is being blamed for causing one family even more anguish. You can only imagine. Janetta Archer and Jennifer Taylor attended their mother's viewing at Hunter's Funeral Home earlier this month.
I thought it was Ben, not Jen.
However, the pair noticed the person in the casket was wearing their mother's clothes.
Oh, boy. Oh, God. Happy Halloween.
But was definitely not their mother.
Wow.
Well, I mean, that's safe to say.
No, wait, get this. Staff reportedly tried to convince the sisters otherwise.
That's the formaldehyde that does that.
Can you imagine? No, that's your mom. That's your mom.
Oh, it's embalming fluid.
Yeah. Speaking of that, Jack.
Oh, I didn't know Mom was black.
Staff reportedly tried to convince the sisters otherwise until their mother's body was found in the embalming room.
Wow.
The funeral home says they have tried to reach out to the family, but the sisters say they haven't received any calls. Bet you a lot of people around the country, press-wise, are going to be calling them up.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
Where's that?
This is in North Carolina. A Hosky?
Never heard of it.
I'm not going to do a Jimmy and keep trying.
Just someone took a left when they were supposed to take a right. I mean, we've all been there, right? We've all been there.
There's been some mix-ups.
It's one thing, but she's wearing her dress.
Clothes, exactly.
Oh, man.
That's nasty.
You guys haven't misplaced a corpse before? You haven't? Oh, man.
And now you all are officially woke. Woke News is brought to you by Home Loans Radio with that mortgage guy, Don. Introduce yourself to Don and give him a listen tomorrow morning as he gives great advice as host of the Home Loans Radio show right here on 104.1 every Saturday morning from 9 to 10:30 a.m. Don answers your text questions live on the air, but the truth is if you go to homeloansradio.com right now for information and to apply to get a free quote for a mortgage, it's the most convenient way to get a mortgage quote. See for yourself. Just go to homeloansradio.com. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the latest threat for America's truckers on our interstate highways. We'll do that next on the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Something on your mind? Text us at 77031. Standard data and message rates apply. Real Mobile is powered by Orange Buick GMC and OrangeBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade.
Well, hey, everybody, happy Friday, Fox 35. Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jamie King now. Fox 35 Storm Center got beautiful weather for you as we kick off this weekend. For this Friday, looks like sunny skies, beautiful day ahead. Highs in the upper 80s. It'll be a warm afternoon with northeast breezes, dry skies, northeast winds at 5 to 15. Clear and pleasant overnight tonight with light winds. Will keep it dry. Lows down to close to 70 for Saturday and Sunday. Similar weather for you. Looks like highs in those upper 80s. We'll wake up at about 71 again for you on Saturday morning, and upper 60s comes Sunday morning. Dry conditions all weekend. Enjoy it. For Fox 35, I'm Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jamie King. Take care.
This report is sponsored by Union Home Mortgage.
Turn your dream house into a reality. Union Home Mortgage helps you achieve home ownership, whether buying a first house or refinancing your forever home. Union Home Mortgage puts you first with world-class service, personalized financing, and unwavering support.
Union Home Mortgage. Promises kept.
Union Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender. NMLS number 2229.
Insperity business owners, are you feeling the pressures of running your business? There's a limit to what you can do and still keep your employees engaged. Insperity can help with that. They put 30-plus years of HR experience to work with helping hiring, training, HR administration, compliance, that entire time giving your employees competitive benefit options. And because you're now able to focus on other priorities, your employees can thrive and your business can grow. With Insperity, nothing seems impossible. Full service HR, employee benefits, HR technology. It's Insperity. That's HR that makes a difference.
Whether you're playing big or small, there's a lot of money to win when you play Vegas-style table games at Orange City Racing and Card Club. There's big cash winners every day. With just a $5 minimum, you can feel the excitement of playing Vegas-style table games. So enjoy an NFL game and play the games that give you a chance to win in September's Big Kickoff with Cash. And for just a $5 minimum at Orlando's closest Orange City Racing and Card Club, just off I-4 exit 111B on Saxon Boulevard.
Seatbelt? Check. Tunes? Check. Breakfast at McDonald's? Check it out. Now you can mix and match any two of your select faves for just $5. Like a sizzling sausage McMuffin with egg, crispy bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, or sweet bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddles. Start your morning only at McDonald's drive-thru. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price. Valid when product served.
The unstoppable spirit lives inside all of us. For Matt and Lisa Kuhn, it's fueled by family. Working together to make vehicles more useful for their community, they've become leaders in last-mile transportation. That's why First Horizon is proud to celebrate unstoppable spirits like Matt and Lisa. From the first stop to the final destination, we use our understanding to keep our clients headed toward success. Visit firsthorizon.com/unstoppable to learn how unstoppable starts here.
The powerful new iPhone 13 Pro is here with the most advanced camera in an iPhone, and T-Mobile is the place to get it.
This new cinematic mode turned my travel videos into a filmmaking masterpiece.
Get the most out of your new iPhone on America's largest, fastest 5G network.
And posting. Whoa, that was fast.
And now, you can get iPhone 13 Pro on us with eligible trade-in and plan and upgrade forever.
So I can always have a new iPhone?
Yep, forever. Lock in the trade-in value of your new iPhone up to $800 every 2 years for your next upgrade. Get iPhone 13 Pro on us right now and upgrade forever. Only at T-Mobile.
With Max Plan and on us now via 30 monthly bill credits. For well-qualified buyers plus tax, contact us before canceling service to continue credits on current device or credits adopted balance on required finance agreement is due. Fastest based on average overall 5G speeds according to Open Signal Awards and USA 5G User Experience Report, July 2021. See T-Mobile.com.
So, what are you sipping? Whether it's our freshly ground coffee to wake you up, or an icy Polar Pop cup or Froster to keep you going, our new Sip and Save drink subscription at Circle K will keep you refreshed every day. Join Circle K's Sip and Save and grab any size drink every day for just $5.99 a month. Yeah! Start sipping and saving today. Just sign up with your mobile number when you check out at Circle K. Limited time offer at participating locations.
Hi, this is Kelsey Grammer. When military service members head into battle, none are expected to face the enemy alone, but many return home and become isolated as they struggle with the visible and invisible wounds of war. It can be difficult knowing how to overcome that challenge and rekindle bonds similar to those formed in the military. Wounded Warrior Project supports these injured veterans through their recoveries by connecting them with fellow warriors and their communities. No one should fight this battle alone. Join us at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Panera believes in saying yes. Yes to clean, fresh ingredients. Yes to the new chicken sausage and pepperoni flatbread topped with rich mozzarella. Yes to delicious mac and cheese. Yes to putting it on a sandwich, creating the grilled mac and cheese sandwich. And yes to impromptu road trips to Sandwich, Illinois. Because that's living life to the flavor fullest. Get $1 delivery when you order on our app. Panera. Live your yes. Pricing and product availability may vary. Visit PaneraBread.com.
Financial strength means having the choices to do what's best for you. An Amscot Cash Advance could put up to $500 in your hand on the spot with no credit check when you really need it and for less than you might think. Amscot. Some restrictions apply.
Unbelievable.
No sugar and 60 calories.
Naturally. New Chobani with zero sugar. Impossibly delicious. Made possible by Chobani, not a low-calorie food.
This hour of programming brought to you in part by FAS Windows and Doors.
This is about as good as it gets. Like and follow at Real Radio 1041 on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show. Also available to watch at The Jim Colbert Show on Twitch.
This is how we do it.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Happy Friday and happy One Hit Wonder Day. Jack regaling us with yet another auditory treat.
This is how we do it. It's Friday night.
What was this, Jack, again?
Well, this is how we do it, but it's by Montel Jordan.
Right.
And, it's his big hit, and it's still popular.
Oh, yeah.
Some of these songs are god-awful. Some are like, I like that song,
This is what, 95?
Yeah, at some point, a lot of people like these songs.
I know.
But, the artist or the band never really was able to achieve that initial success they did with their one-hit wonders. And it's a one-hit wonder weekend on iHeartRadio, so you can listen to your one-hit wonders all weekend long.
A good time, yeah, exactly. Hey, at least it's not Macarena. As someone on our texting service at 77031 lovingly pointed out, damn it, Jack. Now I'm walking around whistling the Macarena.
It could be worse. You could be dancing it.
That's a good point. Listen, coming up in a little bit, literally in just a little bit, we're going to do Embers Only. But what do you think is the new issue for our long-haul truckers on the road?
Fuel prices.
Pirates.
Really?
Pirates. I had no idea.
Like arr?
Arr. We've come for your canned corn. On America's interstates, brazen bands.
What? Is that your pirateism?
Well, because the story I was reading was about these guys who stole cans of canned corn.
I was just making sure, Deb's stereotypical, isn't peg leg, parrot, loves canned corn.
No, no. Then I would talk about, shiver me timbers. Or yeah. No, but apparently brazen bands of thieves roaming truck stops, stealing 18-wheelers filled with everything from computers to cell phones, even toilet paper, and there are actually select law enforcement teams around the country who are tasked with tracking these guys down.
Good. Effers.
I know, exactly. It's crazy, but apparently sometimes you'll have trucks, bobtailing. You know what bobtailing is?
I would guess where the back end's doing something. I-oh.
Someone's going to have a fabulous weekend. No, I guess apparently bobtailing means that your truck wasn't pulling a trailer. But these guys, so you just have the cab. You just have
Right.
So they'll drive around truck stops or rest stops along the interstate. They'll look for an unattended trailer that maybe someone needed to go to the mechanic. So they, they disengage from the trailer, leave the trailer at the truck stop, go to the mechanic. By the time they get back, thieves have already backed up, loaded up their trailer, and have taken off.
Not cool, bro.
Not cool at all.
I don't know if I look at that and pirates. The first thing I think of is Fast and Furious. It feels like Toretto is at it again. He's back from flying cars out in space. He's going back to his roots.
Whoa. I haven't seen one of those movies.
Guess
Spoiler
what?
alert.
Spoiler alert. He just ruined it.
Guess what? I haven't seen it, but I'm pretty sure that happens.
Someone goes to space.
Someone goes to space. Listen, they leaned into it. Fast and Furious is what the people want, I guess.
Has it jumped the Sharknado yet?
I think that's Fast and Furious 10. I don't even know what number we're on. I think it's 10. I think that the last one was 9.
Really?
I think the last one was 9.
Is the F9 is the one we we're just promoting.
Oh, wow.
This summer.
They're fun movies, man.
They are fun. Man,
Maybe one day I'll watch it.
Oh, really?
Maybe. I don't know.
It's
I'm
the
forced
cars. I don't know what it is.
I like, and I used to like stuff like that.
It's the driving, too. It makes me want to get out there and try it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Go to space in a Hyundai.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, those movies are insane.
Yeah, they are. All right, well, let's just go ahead. Let's do Embers only.
Now, it's time to explore the world of cigars, spirits, and other things that make life worth living. This is Embers Only.
All right, guys, it's time for Embers Only, brought to you by our friends over at Corona Cigar Company. You know how much we love these guys. 3 unbelievable lounges throughout Central Florida. Heathrow, downtown, Sand Lake Road is the OG. You can always find them online. And what you find at Corona Cigar, if you're a beginning cigar aficionado, you can certainly begin here. These guys do not look down on anybody trying to start the lifestyle and enjoy a fine cigar. They'll start you out exactly where you want. And if you happen to be a seasoned smoker, the great thing is you've hit the jackpot, man. They have all the great brands, all the wonderful cigars, all flavor, sizes, everything you could possibly need. And of course, if you're just getting started, humidors, lighters, ashtrays, wonderful spirits to enjoy your great cigar with at all locations. Man, just simply a wonderful place. If you're into cigars, you got to visit coronacigar.com. And of course, always visit all the lounges. So easy to find. This week's cigar of the week is one of my favorites. It's the HR Signature Lancero. We have featured this HR cigar before. The one thing I love about these cigars, by the way, Lancero means it's kind of long and thin. It's not a stereotypical, think of like the old Clint Eastwood cigars, you know, just kind of long and thin. But this is a really, really delicious smoke. It really is. I'm falling in love with these medium to strong cigars, and that's exactly what this is. And it's got all the flavors I love, like your dark chocolate, espresso, walnut, coffee kind of thing is my favorite profile. This is absolutely loaded with it, and that Lancero makes it easy to smoke. But man, the draw is so good. This Nicaraguan wrapper is absolutely delicious. By the way, this is made by Hirochi Rabena, the Rabena family, legendary cigar makers, and you get a great one here. I think you should try one. It's called the HR Signature. It's the Lancero size. They're only $13 a piece. Honestly, you can't lose. I've got a bundle of these on my shelf right now, and I promise you'll love it. Try one today. Visit any one of these locations. They'll have this cigar, whether it be Heathrow, downtown, Sand Lake, and you can always find them online if you're out of the area at coronacigar.com. All right, back in a second with more of the Jim Colbert Show right after this.
You're listening to the Jim Colbert Show. Not that there's anything wrong with radio. Get us on your phone and go anywhere. There are a few exceptions. What up, Orange County? Download the iHeartRadio smartphone app and then search for Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center. Car crash? Call Clausman Law.
Stop-and-go traffic continues westbound on I-4 between US 192 and 429. We're seeing heavy traffic, too, now south on 429 between Sinclair Road and I-4. Eastbound travel on I-4 busy, too, between Conroy Road and OBT, and also between Princeton Street and Lee Road. We're still in good shape on the 408. The beach line is accident-free as well. See traffic problems, call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Ensure Max Protein. Try great tasting Ensure Max Protein with 30 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, and nutrients to support immune health. Those who tried Ensure Max Protein reported feeling more energy in just 2 weeks. For more information, including consumer survey details, please visit Ensure.com.
The safety and security of your family, higher priorities than ever. Your home, your family, your kids, your pets, and of course, if you're a business owner, providing more safety and security for your place of business. You know who can do that for you? It's Mossy Oak Fences. Get the peace of mind that a sturdy, custom-built Mossy Oak fence will provide, like the one I have in my yard, like ones you see all over Orlando, all different shapes, all different sizes, tons of materials, incredible craftsmanship. They are the choice. MossyOakFences.com. Never been a better time to let the Mossy family protect your family than right now. It's MossyOakFences.com. Again, MossyOakFences.com.
Did you know that Solis Health Plans gives you up to $1,200 per year in OTC products? Call now, 1-833-33-SOLIS, 1-833-33-SOLIS. Solis Health Plans, amazing healthcare just around the corner.
It gets hot in the summertime, and last year, I'm so glad I found Mills Air because they were able to switch out my old system for a Carrier system, and I saved so much money when it comes to my power bill. It is millsair.com. That's millsair.com. Have them check out your system, millsair.com.
Hey, Central Florida, it's time to up your standard of driving. RC Hill here from RC Hill Mitsubishi. Are you sick of driving a car you hate? Raise the bar in a nice new car and lower your monthly payment at the same time. Used cars from just $69 per month. New cars from from just $129 per month. Raise the bar and I'll get more for your old car. We'll pay up to $5,000 over appraised value for your clunker. Is your credit score lower than you like? We will help you get approved. That's what makes us your car dealer next door. Give it a try. I'm raising the bar and making my best offer ever. Like brand new Mirage's 43 miles per gallon lifetime warranty. And introducing the all-new 2022 Outlander in stock and ready for delivery. Plus, check out our certified used cars. Monthly payments from just $69 per month. Trade-ins will pay over appraised value. So get here quick. I'm RC Hill, your car dealer next door. Central Florida's first choice for new Mitsubishis. Visit me at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Credit requires bank approval. Mirage 9900 72 months. 2.9 APR. $9 down. $249 payment plus tax tag fees. Max trade incentive based on purchase.
We don't go through brokers or wholesalers. We go straight to the cutters.
International Diamond Center owner Keith LeClaire.
You cannot get any closer to the source than International Diamond Center.
With tremendous buying power and international connections that go back over 35 years, IDC can easily guarantee the best diamond value.
We know the cutters, we're affiliated with De Beers, and we have the ability to do things ordinary jewelry stores just simply can't do. We refuse to be beat on any diamond, any price, anywhere.
Period?
Period.
So there you have it. Local diamond experts with international connections. Over 50,000 diamonds in stock, all shapes and sizes. All certified by the most reputable gem labs on the planet. That's the IDC advantage.
Bottom line, you're going to get a bigger, better diamond for less at IDC.
You need another period after that.
Period.
International Diamond Center, the undisputed value leader. Period. 4 Orlando locations.
Fast Wi-Fi. You use it to connect just about everything, which means having fast Wi-Fi matters. A lot. That's why Xfinity offers gig speed Wi-Fi, the fastest Wi-Fi you can get. That's a big deal. It's a big deal for streaming big games, having big meetings, and making big plans. It's a big deal for families with 1 kid, or 2 kids, or 3 kids. Especially if there's 1 kid who has enough devices for 10 kids. It's a big deal for gamers who are streaming while someone else is posting about their virtual spin class. And yet, it's also a big deal for a quiet Friday night in. Because fast Wi-Fi makes everything better. Now through October 11th, ask how to get a special offer of $300 back when you get gig speed internet. Or get started with up to 50 megabits per second download speed for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Click, call, or visit an Xfinity store today. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and compatible gateway. Actual speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Offer requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 10/11/21. New performance starter internet customers only. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
Join Jim Colbert on The Jim Colbert Show for his Cigar of the Week segment every Friday afternoon at 3:45. You can pick up these featured cigars at all 3 Corona Cigar Company locations, Dr. Phillips, Heathrow, and downtown. Learn more at coronacigar.com.
Hey there, I'm Attorney Mo DeWitt. I enjoy long walks on the beach and pursuing justice. Injured on the go? You already know. Just call Mo. JustCallMo.com. Office Orlando. 866. Call Mo.
This Saturday only, get 50% off the jeans of your dreams at Old Navy. Grab jeans for women, girls, and boys, including our best-selling women's OG Street jeans. Get 50% off jeans this Saturday, but hurry, it's just 1 day only. Run to Old Navy and OldNavy.com. Select styles only, valid 9/25.
So, what are you sipping? Whether it's our freshly ground coffee to wake you up, or an icy Polar Pop cup or Froster to keep you going, our new Sip and Save drink subscription at Circle K will keep you refreshed every day. Join Circle K's Sip and Save and grab any size drink every day for just $5.99 a month. Yeah! Start sipping and saving today. Just sign up with your mobile number when you check out at Circle K. Limited time offer at participating locations.
Injured, our America's largest injury firm, Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Broadcasting live from the personal injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studio. Car accidents, other injuries, call pound 546 from your cell or visit whenyouneedus.com. You're listening to WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Available everywhere with the iHeartRadio app. Now #1 for podcasting. We are an iHeartRadio station. The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.1.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Most importantly, happy Friday. Hope you're having a great end of the work and school week. Most importantly, thank you so much for spending even a little bit of your time with us. We really do appreciate it. Jim is off today, celebrating a wedding anniversary with his lovely bride. In his place, you've got Deb, you've got Jack, you've got Ross. And at this time every Friday, we invite Amy Drew Thompson from the Orlando Sentinel to join us. It's time for Primetime Kitchen. Hey, Amy, how you doing today? I love your hair.
Hang on. There you go.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Getting ready to go out and hit the town?
Oh, you're back on mute.
I think you unmuted her and then she muted.
I didn't do a
got
thing.
a
I swear.
deadline to hit.
Yeah.
Am I good? So, yeah, I got a deadline to hit before I'm done with you guys. So, not yet. Maybe later. How about you?
Good. Yeah. Well, this weather makes you just want to run outside and do anything and everything.
But Deb doesn't go outside.
Leather jacket, boots.
Yeah, no, Jack is right.
It's a balmy high 80s. That's stout weather here in Orlando.
Get the sweaters out.
It really is. I've got my jacket ready. But listen, Amy, you had my stomach rumbling with so many of today's offerings. I wanted to start off with something really cool that's pumpkin inspired, but thank you God it's not pumpkin spice.
Right?
Exactly. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just that it's really cool. Pumpkin can be a really cool ingredient to work with. And I think it lends itself, to creative minds. But it doesn't seem like people are being really creative, just kind of following along. But a chef here in town did do something interesting with pumpkin.
Yeah, I popped in over at the Grand Bohemian for Magical Dining, and they had this really cool salad that had pumpkin seeds on it, but it was a salad that had been there before. And the chef who's there now, Vinoy Rogers III, he's pretty new at the Grand Bohemian, and he's looking to kind of change things over. And so we started talking about the pumpkin seeds, and it sort of inspired him to create this new salad that as of November, I believe, will go on the menu permanently. But until then, he was happy to share the recipe with us so you can make it at home.
Now, did you guys roast pumpkin seeds when you carved pumpkins as a kid? Did you take the seeds out and spread them out on the cookie sheet and then have Mom bake them?
Hell yeah. Not only did I do that back in the day, I do that more now than when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah. And then I season them with all different types of seasonings.
Exactly.
Like what?
Same.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sea salt? Yeah.
Sea salt.
Yeah. What else?
I'm trying to remember, Jack.
Old Bay?
I'll be honest with you. I just have I have a friend who makes them, and then she usually just gives me a couple bags. So I enjoy. I don't. I lied. I don't do it, but I eat more roasted pumpkin seeds now more than ever. That's what I was trying to say. I rest my case.
Okay, yeah. No, for a moment I was wondering why Jack was looking at you like he didn't know you, but you just explained it.
Yeah.
And Amy, the Grand Bohemian, I think even if you don't live in downtown Orlando, and yeah, you may think it's just a hotel, but I think just going for drinks at the Grand Bohemian is such a beautiful hotel to go to for that.
For sure, you go in there, piano bar, nice martini, and then you could go somewhere else if you want to, but then, one martini becomes two, and you're like, let's just eat here.
Exactly.
Amy Drew, I have a question for you. As a well-known food blogger, writer for the Orlando Sentinel, you mentioned you go to the Grand Bohemian, you're talking to the chef. What is the reception like? What is the experience like when you go out to eat? Is there any places that you go where they don't know who you are, and what kind of dynamic is that for the relationship you have? Like, are they always trying to bring out new stuff for you to try, or what's that relationship like?
Only if they know I'm there, which they really almost never do. I go most places, unless it's an event that's hosted, it's like a media event that you guys do and everybody knows who's coming. I usually just go in on the down low. COVID was real good for that. Hat, mask, glasses.
Right.
You know, I look like everybody looks like a bank robber. But no, most of the time, nobody knows I'm there. Nobody knows who I am. When I went that night, I know Chef Benoit. He was there that night. He was on the line till 10. When I was done, I actually wanted to let him know I was there because I don't want anybody to know I'm there. And he was too busy to even get back to me. And then he was mad, of course, that he didn't know I was there. But that's the way I like it. And
Right.
only one time has anybody recognized me, I think, and that was because my name was on the credit card.
Oh,
That's why you always let your guest pay.
no, the Sentinel should be paying.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
And my name is on the credit card.
Yeah,
So,
she got a
that would be a
exactly.
Swap
so yeah, no,
cards.
most of the time nobody knows I'm there.
Just swap cards with Scott Maxwell.
He won't notice.
No.
He won't notice. Well, listen, another thing that I thought was really the pictures are delicious. Ross's fiance is a vegan.
Vegan or be gone.
But the burger offerings that you have, there's a lot of people who want to do like a meatless Monday or do, 1 or 2 days a week where they don't have any animal protein. But at the same time, you don't want to have to give up the flavor of a backyard burger, right?
Yeah.
So she has some really cool offerings here in Central Florida that looked pretty delicious.
Well, the thing is with the veggie burger is that it's an art for cooking a good burger is hard, but cooking a good veggie burger, there's like a lot of ingredients. And anybody who eats vegan will know that your kitchen, your pantry, it like quadruples. If you want to have good food and be a vegan, the ingredients just multiply like this. I was vegan for almost a year. I cannot do that in this job, but my repertoire expanded. Mazel, I know it sounds ridiculous, right? Last week we were talking about pancreas, and this week I'm telling you that I was a vegan for almost a year. It's true. But the veggie burger is absolutely an art. And so and now they have so many good meat substitutes that most places will just be like, boom, Beyond Burger, Impossible Burger, we're done. So the places that really do go that extra mile to make it in-house, it's a big deal.
And Central Florida is one of the strongest vegan or vegetarian friendly communities, I believe, like in the nation. We
Really?
are up there when it comes to that food offering.
That is really cool to find out.
Yeah, it's getting better. It's getting better and better. And, when Disney did the whole huge plant-based thing, you knew that we were at this sort of tipping point. And I think that more and more restaurants are understanding that they need to offer something more than French fries and salad so that vegans can cobble together a meal when they go out with people.
So in the year that you were a practicing vegan, what was the hardest part?
There was really fielding other people's interest in what I ate constantly. I think that is the big challenge. People are obsessed with you when you're a vegan. What do you eat? Where can we go? We can't go anywhere because what are you going to eat? Hey man, don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. And it's easier now than it was back then. There's more and more places now where you can eat vegan. But I think that's the most challenging thing is dealing with the interest. I mean, some of the interest is good, but I think some of it is just sort of like, well, you're the fifth wheel in our party. How are we gonna go to the steakhouse now, Amy Drew?
Thanks, Amy Drew.
Thanks, Amy Drew.
What were some of your favorite vegan offerings when you were a vegan? Did you have some go-to places?
Well, this was before the Sentinel, so I didn't have quite the spending budget. So I did a lot of cooking at home. So I bought lots of cookbooks. Isa Chandra is one of my favorites. If you don't know her, Isa Chandra Moskowitz, phenomenal vegan cookbooks, like every single one. And I still cook her recipes. I've even put a few in the newspaper because I love them so much. But around town, you've got Dajin, Jamaican vegan food. Crest downtown, the steakhouse has a full vegan menu for people to come in with their highly carnivorous friends and get like a top shelf vegan meal. Got Market on South, you've got Leguminati. I'm trying to think. I could rattle off a bunch.
How often are you eating out now? What's it like a regular week? Is it a couple times a week? Is it just once a week? Or, it's all, depending on what you're writing about?
It's pretty nonstop. It's
Really?
it's constant. Yeah. Well, I mean, I have to keep up on what's new. I have to try and catch up on things that I haven't had. It's pretty relentless, which is, I love my job.
Yeah.
I'm looking right at the camera.
Yeah.
I love my job. I'm not complaining.
No,
in earnest, love my job.
I love
my
it.
boss. Oh my God, I
it.
love my boss.
You are one smart professional, Amy Drew.
He's awesome.
Hey, listen, for folks who maybe want to do something a little bit maybe fancier for a date night this weekend, you were saying that you also hopped into Primo at the JW Marriott. What can you tell us about that?
I just saw the relaunch of this beautiful, it's got an all new look. It's got an all new, beautiful Mediterranean inspired menu from Chef Melissa Kelly, fellow Long Islander, James Beard Award winner. The place is just gorgeous. It almost feels like you're outside even when you're inside. It seems like it's al fresco even on the inside. You've got these beautiful, the greenery and everything is so clean and you just want to live in it. But it's just gorgeous. And I think you can go through Open Table now and get a reservation before everybody finds out it's open. And, nice night at the JW Marriott. Who doesn't like that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
An excellent date night. Excellent suggestions as always. Thank you so much, Amy Drew. Where can folks find you on social media?
You can find me this week. I want to talk about the Let's Eat Orlando Facebook group. So you should join that if you want to learn about restaurants, if you want to share recipes, if you want to read articles, not just mine, but things that other people post, because I think we're getting on close to 6,000 members now. Ooh. Of people who come to Central Florida and people who live in Central Florida who are always asking, hey, where should I go to brunch? Hey, my fiance is vegan. Where can I get her a cake? All different kinds of things. And you can get recommendations from people all over the area who know. And I'm only one person. As many restaurants as I know, I don't know them all. So I even, I get recommendations there too.
So Let's Eat Orlando.
Okay, got it. On Facebook.
On Facebook.
Let's Eat Orlando.
Awesome. Well, thank you again so much, Amy Drew Thompson. We will see you next Friday at 4 p.m. Until then, have a great weekend.
You too. It was always fun.
You too. Now go out and rock that hair.
Oh, thank you. Deadline first.
You got it. Deadline first, then we rock the hair. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more fun and frivolity on the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Thanks for joining us for Primetime Kitchen, brought to you by our friends over at Tools Ace Hardware. Look, guys, when you're dialing in your backyard for those special days, Tools has you covered with the best grills out there, Weber, Traeger, and, of course, Big Green Egg. All the accessories you need, all the smoking wood you need, rubs, marinades, everything to make that outdoor experience amazing. Those family experiences are extremely special. Make sure you're doing it right with one of these great grills from our friends over at Tools Ace Hardware. With 11 locations in Central Florida, chances are you're right around the corner from your next dream grill. Find yours today at toolsacehardware.com. From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center, the lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry.
Well, it's still a very slow ride heading west on I-4 between US 192 and 429. Southbound 429 is solid between Sinclair Road and I-4. Eastbound travel on I-4 also busy between Conroy Road and OBT, as well as between Princeton Street and Lee Road. No reported issues on the 408. We're up to speed on 417. The Turnpike is looking good, as well as the Beach Line. See traffic problems? Call the Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. Staples Connect helps your business grow with custom printed sales and marketing materials. Now get 20% off signs, banners, or posters when you spend $75 or more. Explore what's new at your local Staples or staplesconnect.com. Offer ends 10/2. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/signage for details. Staples Connect.
Tools Ace Hardware has the best brands in grills. No doubt the Big Green Egg is legendary for a reason. Amazing temperature control, amazing heat. It's unreal, guys. If you don't have one, you got to check them out. Tools Ace Hardware has all that and all the accessories you need. Smoking chips, all the wood you need, not to mention the rubs, the marinades, plus the classic Weber gas and charcoal grills, wood pellet fueled Traeger grills for that incredible flavor, and the best price for gas refills in all of Central Florida. Under $15 for a 20-pound tank, and that's all 20 pounds. Unlike those tank swaps that only give you $15 15 pounds, and they're actually more money. Right now, also the perfect time to save on fertilizer for your lawn for this spring. Large selection of Scott's fertilizers plus Sunnyland fertilizers, and they're made for Florida lawn products ready for you right now. Tools Ace Hardware. Don't forget to pick up garden soil, potting mix, everything to make your yard beautiful. It's Tools Ace Hardware with 11 locations here in Central Florida. Chances are there's one near you. And remember, purchase online for in-store pickup, curbside, or even delivered to your home. It's toolsacehardware.com.
This year full of real radio is brought to you by Clausman Law. Car crash? Call Glenn Clausman. ClausmanLaw.com.
iHeartRadio brings you Global Citizen Live, a moment heard around the world. Tomorrow, the biggest artists on the planet unite with world leaders to demand action on our biggest challenges. Featuring BTS, Usher, Elton John, Black Eyed Peas, Ed Sheeran, Lizzo, Shawn Mendes, Jennifer Lopez, Coldplay, and other surprise guests. Join us for this once-in-a-generation moment to defend the planet and defeat poverty. Together, we can move the world one action at a time. Hear it all day tomorrow on Global Citizen Radio with the iHeartRadio app.
This Saturday only, get 50% off the jeans of your dreams at Old Navy. Grab jeans for women, girls, and boys, including our best-selling women's OG Street jeans. Get 50% off jeans this Saturday, but hurry, it's just one day only. Run to Old Navy and OldNavy.com. Select styles only, valid 9/25.
My crusade for the perfect pizza crust has led me here, pining over a backyard wood-fired oven. But how do I bake this build into my budget? Where can I get some solid guidance on my finances? Who can help me understand if I have the dough for this?
A little financial advice. At Regions, we know that's important because your Life Green checking account comes with Greenprint, financial planning with a banker who will help you create a personal budget and live in the moment. Make your appointment at regions.com/greenprint. Regions Bank, member FDIC.
Join Advent Health for Pink on Parade 5K on October 10th as we celebrate the brave individuals in our community battling breast cancer, survivors who have won their fights, and those who shine on through their loved ones. Incredible things happen when we go pink. Register now at pinkonparade.com.
Gibson Truck World professionally installs quality Pro Comp lifts. First, we install the track bar drop bracket and drop pitman arm. Next, we install the coil springs. Then, we install the rear lift block along with new U-bolts. We also mount new 37-inch Toyo tires and 20-inch fuel wheels. Lastly, all Gibson lifted trucks are aligned with our state-of-the-art Hunter system. Only Gibson Truck World will retorque your suspension after 30 days free of charge. Why go anywhere else? Buy your lifted truck from Gibson Truck World. We are the king of lifted trucks.
Mr. and Mrs. Flavor, thank you for joining us.
Great to be here. I'm Barry, the flavor of berry.
I'm Janet. I'm bitter.
And I understand your son is the flavor menthol?
Yes, he's the menthol in a menthol cigarette.
He's such a disappointment. Out there getting people addicted, being used by big tobacco to target black people. He could have been a lozenge.
Menthol cigarettes are harder to quit than regular cigarettes. Find out how to quit today at tobaccofreeflorida.com.
When you owe the IRS or state sales tax and can't pay, call J. David Tax Law for effective tax help. J. David Tax Law can stop IRS or state collection actions and protect you from financial ruin. Call J. David Tax Law for a no-cost consultation at 407-603-3962. That's 407-603-3962 or at jdavidtaxlaw.com. Peace of mind is only a click or phone call away.
Duke Energy is ready to help you through this year's hurricane season. We're investing in a stronger, more resilient grid to help reduce and even prevent outages. And when storms strike, Duke Energy will be there to get the power back on as safely and quickly as possible, while keeping you informed. It's all part of building a smarter energy future. Paid for by Duke Energy shareholders.
When you need auto parts, O'ReillyAuto.com is just a few clicks away. We offer convenient options for you to get your parts quickly. Order online and pick up for free at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store. We'll even bring it out curbside. Or you can have your parts delivered right to your door with free shipping on most orders over $35. Visit O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Let your voice be heard.
iHeart just made requesting your favorite songs faster and easier than ever. All you need are 4 magic words.
Alexa, make a request.
That's right. Now when you're listening to an iHeart station on any Alexa device, simply say, Alexa, make a request.
Okay, what would you like to hear?
Plus dedicate songs to friends, family, pets, anyone, anywhere, anytime.
I love music.
Alexa, make a request.
Okay.
From iHeartRadio, #1 for music, radio, and podcasts, all in one app.
iHeartRadio. Interest rates as low as 1.99% with approved credit. Visit nationstrucks.com today.
This is the Jim Colbert Show. Also available on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Just search the Jim Colbert Show.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1, celebrating on this one-hit wonder weekend with the iHeartRadio app. Jack?
Ini Kamoze.
My favorite reggae artist of all time. Not because of this song.
Well, then does that mean he's not a one-hit wonder?
Not if you're a reggae fan. I've been listening to Ini Kamuzi. That's how I pronounced his name.
Kamuzi?
Kamuzi for years.
You got a favorite reggae artist? Yeah, sure.
Chronics.
I like Chronics a lot. And but I mean, are we just removing Bob Marley from the conversation?
Never.
You can say Bob Marley. Then it's Bob Marley.
You can hit it with a layup.
Yeah.
From the paint.
Yeah. I mean, hit for hit, pound for pound.
Yeah,
He's
really.
the man.
Peter Tosh. What about you, Ross?
I like Pato Bonton.
Yep.
Pato Bonton melted my face off at the social.
Really?
Yeah, it was great. Could have been the hard drugs, but I think
You guys burning the rock or what?
it was more Pato Bonton than whatever I digested.
Well, I would hope so. Yeah, it's some good music. So today, with the Rejoin Music, Jack is celebrating the one-hit wonders of the past. Some really cool stuff for you to check out at JimColbertLive.com, including a new video that Ross just posted. At first, when I saw this earlier today, I was like, what? This can't be real. But it is. It's the most fascinating ghost town you've ever seen. It's in Turkey. And Ross, it's like what? 500 Disney-esque castles that these developers were building and then just stopped building.
I think it's even more than that. It is definitely a sight.
It is. It's weird.
It's just strange to look at, to be like, yeah, look at all these Disney-esque castles right next to each other. It was a failed construction project that was supposed to be made for the financial elite over in the Middle East. They just straight up ran out of money.
They did, but I mean, some of these have some of the houses have like marble staircases, and some of them are close to being completed. And you know, Jimmy always talks about those urban explorers who go, you know, to abandoned locations, and apparently this has been hanging around for a couple of years, and so we can see video of that.
It started in 2014.
Okay, yeah.
So it's not super old, and it will be quite fascinating to find out what Mother Nature does to these very expensive, now wasteful, inanimate objects.
Yeah, no, I mean, because they were, I mean, I think it was the starting price was like $350,000.
Yeah,
that was like a base model.
It's I posted a video that's also talking about just the history and story behind it all. It is quite interesting.
Oh, cool.
So you can go watch that at JimColbertLive.com.
And while you're there, also take in the treat that is Jack Bradshaw cooking dinner. Take that, Jimmy.
It's a short video. TikTok. Yes, I follow directions. It makes it easy. Although at one point I was like, I don't know about this.
Yeah, exactly. Well, when the fire alarm goes off.
Yeah, I think this is kind of slipping beyond my control. But no, I reined it back in and, you know, read the directions for a third time and pulled off the pork bulgogi bowl. And bulgogi is Korean spice, like a Korean spice beef.
Yeah, and thanks to all the texters who like came out swinging over us not knowing about Korean barbecue.
One jerk off did. And,
okay.
And I responded to
Good, you took care of him for you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I want to let you guys know the jury in the R. Kelly case is deliberating right now.
Okay.
The judge read the jury its charge today. For those who don't know, group is made up 7 men, 5 women. They'll be considering the 9 counts against the R&B singer.
I believe I can try.
But not before his attorney compared him to the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Ah, yes. Yeah, I see
A little
that.
bit of a hot take.
Yeah,
Don't you?
yeah.
I mean, there's such a correlation. Yeah. During his closing argument in Kelly's sex trafficking trial, attorney Devereaux Canick didn't specifically say how Kelly is like the late civil rights icon, but he also compared Kelly to Playboy founder Hugh Hefner, saying, listen, the singer was just living a, Playboy life.
Mm-hmm.
Because his record label painted him as a sex symbol. He was doing his job.
Oh, yeah. The cards he was given to
Man.
play.
Well,
Yeah,
if they're
yeah.
going to play that card, they can keep going with that argument by going, he is trapped in the closet, and by trapped, I mean a jail cell.
Right, exactly.
He's just doing his job.
Well,
he's fulfilling his song title.
Yeah, prosecutors have charged Kelly with sexually abusing 9 women and 2 men.
Really?
We didn't hear about the men.
Did he pee on them too?
And 2 men who testified in the trial, probably. Yeah. So we'll keep an eye on that. Let you know what happens.
That's it.
I just.
There's still a couple songs.
Have you heard any, and I know we're in that cancel culture, which I hate, but at the same time, I can't think of a single R. Kelly song that I have heard really since this trial started.
Oh, no one's going to play it.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't listen to anything that would play an R. Kelly song, lawsuit aside.
Well, what about your hip hop cast with Glenn Klausman?
We do not. R. Kelly's not on the hip hop cast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
We have standards.
His music, I wonder if they're even on streaming platforms. I don't know.
That would be a very good question. But I did kind of want to get your guys' take on another Hollywood story about all the flack that Chris Pratt is getting.
Now, usually I don't do this.
Oh, yeah.
But,
actually, you do this, and it's urinating. Sorry,
When
man.
a woman's fed up, that's one of my favorite R. Kelly songs.
See, I mean, you can
I
still
loved R. Kelly.
You can still listen to R. Kelly songs.
I did. I loved R. Kelly, and I find it weird because
Oh, this is my jam.
Is this?
I loved this song when I was a kid.
Oh.
And this song gets me going. I have no...
What, you need to pee?
Yeah, it makes me want to go to the bathroom.
It's a shame because, his music was, not as nasty as some of the, like Chris Brown. Well, it's like Chris Brown. He's got a song out right now featuring a couple of other artists. And some of the lyrics in that song have made me literally look at my iPad and really, Chris Brown, after everything you've put yourself through, you're going to use lyrics like this that say I'm angry, but don't talk back. It's ugly stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he can get away with that, but nobody will play anything from R. Kelly. It's that weird disparity.
Well, I'm calling me crazy here, but maybe I don't think this is a hot take, but I think R. Kelly's crimes are looked at as worse than Chris Brown's.
They're worse,
you got
but
underage girls, you have grooming, you have recording
he
it.
beat the hell out of Rihanna.
I'm just saying, it's going to be weird comparing bad actions, but I think it's not even that close. One is very common, and I'm not excusing it. I think that's terrible what he did, but R. Kelly put up some monstrous acts.
Yeah, but why should either one of them get a pass? Why?
Because you would make the argument that Chris Brown did. This is weird because now I sound like a Chris Brown fan. But
Yeah, keep going, Ross.
I think he was charged. He got in trouble. He kind of got his massive, not even massive, it was a Hollywood slap on the wrist.
Right. He was kind of canceled for a while. He was kind of put in time out. But, with these new lyrics, it's like, God, man, you're coming out singing, being involved with this kind of project after your history. You'd think you'd want to turn another page.
Another reason so he was definitely arrested for the Rihanna
He was
thing.
arrested, but I don't think any jail time or anything.
I don't know. I think if I remember correctly, I think he did some time. I remember the image of him in an orange jumpsuit. But also, and this is another thing that God, it's so weird that I'm playing Chris Brown's lawyer here. But he was, and I'm not saying this doesn't excuse it, but when it comes to the forgivability factor,
right,
is that he was like 18 or 19 years old when that happened. R. Kelly is a full-blown adult male.
Yeah.
Taking people who are underage.
I guess I see your point, but I'm more with Jack in that why should either of them get a pass? I agree that what he did was either
It's
what
more
both of them did was wrong.
Because
Yes, there you go.
Because one of them did the time for their crime.
Well, I think the other aspect, though, is that even if they did the time, he's still out there singing songs where he's talking about having sex with women, like when he's angry and.
Well, ultimately, it is his art and his
Right.
music supported, like people who listen to him on their iPad.
I wasn't listening to him. I give a decidedly thumbs down every time that song comes on my iPad or my iHeartRadio app, which we'll be celebrating One Hit Wonder weekend. Yeah, so, and I mean, I liked his music, but now when I hear the lyrics, I'm just like, dude, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And for anyone who likes hip hop, a lot of the lyrics, especially as a female, you have to,
Yeah.
The punishment for Chris Brown, for the record, was 5 years of probation and 1,400 hours of community service and counseling.
So that's some hard time right there.
No, I'm not. I'm
go
not
back
saying
to
it
being a
is,
celebrity.
but I'm saying
Right, exactly.
I'm saying that the Justice Department that was their punishment.
Yeah, they did. He did get his punishment. My question is, apparently he didn't learn the lesson. That's the part for me is like, he's out there making money and a name for himself without changing a damn thing. And unfortunately, it's not just the industry. I mean, there's fans still out there buying that new song, still buying his music, women still fawning over him.
Yeah.
So it's hard to make him feel like there's a lesson to be learned when there's money to be made and he's not suffering any ill effects from it.
Yeah, and maybe he does change his ways. Maybe he's no longer that person he was at 19. Maybe he respects people and doesn't beat them. However, when you do perpetuate that lifestyle, you think if you had a true mea culpa moment and you were truly remorseful and contrite, you would not be promoting that lifestyle.
There you go. That's what I.
F you, Chris Brown. Oh, he's got some dance moves, though, right?
Have you
He
seen
can
him
move.
dance?
On an episode of Tosh.0, like 5 years ago, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then he if I remember, Chris Brown definitely went to jail though, because I think I want to say he violated his probation as well, because he did some Chris Brown dance move a little too hard and stuck someone. I don't know.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I forgot
He violated
about that.
his probation, and then he did go to jail.
Huh.
So all I'm saying is that one of them has gone through the Justice Department, done the whole court of law thing. He's out, and it took a lot of the general public to even warm up. But then again, there's also a vast majority of people, and I kind of, this might sound bad, but I kind of tend to go a little this way in some regards, is that they just don't care.
Yeah, that's really, it's just like what I was saying before about the fact that he's still making music, regardless of what the lyrics are. People are still buying the stream. They're still supporting him. So in the end,
Well, and it's an age-old question. I don't know if it's age-old, but it's a long-standing question of, can you separate the art from the artist, right?
and also, does it make their pain any less because Rihanna is a celebrity?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what.
And
also,
I think that's just human behavior, right?
You still listen to Michael Jackson music.
Michael Jackson. You know who's one of my number ones?
Right.
David Bowie. Guess who has a pretty grimy track record when it comes to young women? David
Really?
Bowie.
You're
Really?
kidding.
I have no idea.
Look at that.
I heard about Geraldo Rivera, but I never heard anything about underage girls.
It's just, I'm not defending those actions, but I'm also not. We play David Bowie all the time.
Right.
One aspect of that, that he was not. I don't think he was ever charged or anything, but that is a heavily hearsayed thing.
Yeah.
That if you just do a small amount of research about David Bowie and younger women, you're gonna find enough smoke to maybe be convinced that there's a fire.
Woody Allen, Mel Gibson, Bill Cosby.
Yeah. That Woody Allen one, that's a tough one.
And I think I feel comfortable going ahead and still listening to some of those artists' songs and all of that.
Right.
For the reason why is that I'm using them as much as they're using me. Now, I think it's a whole nother question, though, of like, would you go see them
in concert?
In concert.
That's a good point.
And it's also to each their own of going, what do you personally deem as a monstrous crime? Because I do think everyone has a line. If someone straight up murders someone,
right?
I have a feeling you're not going to bounce back from that. That's a pretty unforgivable thing. And that's why I think R. Kelly is really damned here. Because, I mean, we're talking about straight pedophile.
Yeah. Men, women, girls, boys. So, and like you said, pretty horrific conditions. So, yeah, in the end, right, it's if the consumer is still buying, then we can't really point fingers at the celebrity who committed the act. And a lot of the famous artists of paintings that you enjoy weren't very good people either.
No. Well, I mean, let's say you see a piece of art.
Right.
You like it. You buy it. You put it on your, in your home. And then later you find out it was painted by Hitler.
And that's a great example. Because
that is a great example, because what would you do?
Didn't you have to step in on like John Wayne Gacy's paintings and be like, yeah, you can't sell those, even though that there is a massive demand for them.
Yeah.
It would be nice for me to be like, oh, people are above that. People.
No.
The reality of the situation is it would be insane to look at an Adolf Hitler painting. And it would give you an experience looking at one of those weird paintings, knowing that the same hands that drew that tree has done it's
monstrous things.
I mean, we watch murder TV shows for entertainment while knowing that there's a tragedy intertwined with it, and there's all of a sudden, as soon as it's like the murderer got away, and then it cuts to like a Downy commercial.
Right. Yeah, that is like as old as time, though. But we're going to keep the art conversation going, though, because we're going to take a quick break. And then when we get back, we're going to join Nicole Dupre and go behind the scenes and see what's going on here in Central Florida this weekend. So keep it right here on Real Radio 104.1.
Orlando City remains on the road to face first-place New England Revolution tomorrow. Coverage starts at 6:30 p.m. on our sister station, FM 96.9 The Game, and iHeartRadio. Orlando City matches on Real Radio are brought to you by Mossy Oak Fence.
Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garner with your Fox 35 Central Florida forecast. And it's one that features basically rain-free conditions for the next 7 days. There's a possibility of a couple of stray downpours tomorrow to the south of Orlando for our Saturday, but otherwise, really no rain in the forecast. This is the end of the rainy season for the most part. The only rain we'll get from here in is going to be from the approach of a cold front or a tropical system. Low tonight, 71. High tomorrow, 86. Then we'll see upper 60s for lows next week with highs in the upper 80s. For the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Brooks Garner.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. Hitting speed bumps in your hiring process? Streamline your route to hired with Indeed. Their hiring platform makes it easy to attract, screen, and interview candidates, all in the same place. Find your next great hired and visit Indeed.com/credit.
Let me tell you something. With Rebath, you're dealing with a national company with a set of standards, policies, and procedures to make sure you get the bathroom of your dreams. Every time, the first time. These guys are awesome. They are not a chuck in the truck company that'll take your deposit and then disappear for 3 weeks. Not at all. Matter of fact, most of these jobs get done in just about a week. They do it with their employees that have been employed there for 8 to 10 years. When it's all said and done, lifetime guarantee on the products and the install, and the products are awesome. Actually, you can see them right now. 436 in Altamont, right across from Kobe. Hop in. Look at those before and afters online before you go in, because when you see these products, you're going to be blown away. Natural stone, marble, travertine, and all the beautiful colors you want. want. And when they come in to do your job, you're going to know it because, man, the products are simply amazing. They do everything, too. So once you hire these guys, you're said and done. That's it. You just sit back and wait for your new bathroom because that's exactly what they're going to do for you. Hop online, rebathmidfla.com. Like I said, check out those before and afters and just think that could be in your house in no time. Just simply log on today and set your appointment. It's rebathmidfla.com.
Boost and Cricket charge more for unlimited 5G. Metro doesn't. Introducing the big 5G upgrade from Metro by T-Mobile. Just $25 a month gets you unlimited 5G and a free 5G smartphone. That's half the price of Boost and Cricket's top plans. So ditch your overpriced connections and switch to Metro, the leader in prepaid. Experience 5G speed at no extra cost and step up big time with the big 5G upgrade. Get 1 line of unlimited 5G smartphone data plus a free Samsung Galaxy 5G when you trade in. All with the power of the T-Mobile 5G network. Rule your day with 5G. Only at Metro. Limited time in-store only. If congested data users greater than 35 gigabytes per month notice lower speeds, and Metro customers notice lower speeds versus T-Mobile due to deprioritization. Leader based on prepaid subs June 2021. Save half based on 1 line Boost and Cricket unlimited plan. See store for details.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
You want to follow someone on Instagram that gives you a lot of great ideas for cooking in your backyard? It's Wassie's Meat Market. Follow them on Instagram. You'll get so many great ideas on how to cook on the Big Green Egg. The Big Green Egg is awesome. When you buy it from Wassie's Meat Market, you get a lifetime guarantee. It's very versatile, and you're not going to get a better price anywhere else. It's the Big Green Egg from Wassie's Meat Market.
Fast Wi-Fi. You use it to connect just about everything, which means having fast Wi-Fi matters. A lot. That's why Xfinity offers gig speed Wi-Fi, the fastest Wi-Fi you can get. That's a big deal. It's a big deal for streaming big games, having big meetings, and making big plans. It's a big deal for families with 1 kid, or 2 kids, or 3 kids, especially if there's 1 kid who has enough devices for 10 kids. It's a big deal for gamers who are streaming while someone else is posting about their virtual spin class. And yet, it's also a big deal for a quiet Friday night in, because fast Wi-Fi makes everything better. Now through October 11th, ask how to get a special offer of $300 back when you get gig speed internet, or get started with up to 50 megabits per second download speed for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Click, call, or visit an Xfinity store today. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and compatible gateway. Actual speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Offer requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 10/11/21. New performance starter internet customers only. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by the Original Mattress Factory.
Dangling the proverbial carrot since 1993. Whatever the hell that means. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Radio 1041. Powered by Hanajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Dance break! Jim is off today celebrating his wedding anniversary with his lovely bride. So in his place, you've got Deb, you've got Jack, you've got Ross. There we go. And there's her lead in. Every Friday at about this time, we check in with Nicole Dupre, Dupre.today, and find out what's going on in the arts in Central Florida. Hello, gorgeous.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, fat and sassy like usual. How are you?
Not fat.
Ah, fantastic.
That's
I love it. We got a
PHAT.
woman in the head chair.
Hey, I'm in the... I was going to say the big boy's chair, but...
Yeah, there you go. You don't want to perpetuate that this stereotype.
Well, plus it's my chair.
Today it's the Queen's throne.
It's the Queen's throne.
Ah.
Right, genuflect. So what's going on, Miss Dupre?
Yeah, well, I'm loving this. We've got a lot of stuff. Yes. And it is going to be really nice. And, we do got a couple things that are going to be outside this weekend. So go take full advantage of that. The first thing I want to talk about, anytime there's something going on in the Milk District, which happens to be my neighborhood, if you are not familiar, it is the area of town that's over by T.G. Lee Milk Company, and it's off of Bumby and Robinson. And tonight there is actually a free concert. It is behind the Nook. If you've never been to that cute little bar, it's just the cutest little thing. But it's going to be outside behind that strip of stores. There's a really big parking lot. And before COVID, they would do things there very, very often. And I love it now that they're using that space, especially on a beautiful evening like tonight. But this evening from 8 to 10, they are doing something. It's called Two Pianos. And it's some really cool new music by this composer, his name is Nathan Felix. I have had the opportunity to work with him several times in the past. He is a new age composer, and he's doing stuff all across the country. And what I think is really cool, it's almost like a dueling pianos type of situation that's going on. And then all the proceeds, it's free, but they are asking for donations that will go to tuning those pianos and the delivery of those pianos to a local music organization.
Oh, very cool.
That is awesome. Yeah, that is really cool. So a great way to have a great night out and support a local cause.
Exactly. And, I love on Fridays now that you have our foodie writer on there too, because, that's a part of town that if you want to go have some food and enjoy some really great drinks, there's a lot to really offer over here in this neighborhood. So
including the Nook.
Yes, exactly. And then also, if you guys want to go outside on Sunday, 7 p.m., the Dr. Phillips Center, not always, but they've been doing the outdoor movies. And this weekend, they're playing The Goonies.
Oh. Never saw it.
Really?
Never saw The Goonies. Never saw it.
You guys.
Goonies.
Oh, my God.
They never say die.
I watched it within the past, 10 years.
Really?
That was the first time I've seen it. I didn't see it when it originally came out. Ross, Goonie guy?
I've seen it.
Yeah?
I know.
Oh, you seem unimpressed by the Goonies.
I mean, I think it's beloved because it hit a lot of people's formative years. I think it's a very fun, adventurous movie. I'm just imagining how hard Deb would laugh at the shuffle. What I forgot.
You should go to the Dr. Phillips Center
right.
this Sunday.
I can't remember.
All right.
Yeah.
It's kind of a cult classic, and what I think is really great is it's like PG-13 or even just PG, so you can take all your kids there. And again, if you guys don't remember, outside at the Front Yard Festival in front of the Dr. Phillips Center, they have all those food stations, and you have your own private little booth, so you can get food and drinks delivered right to your chairs. And I think that's kind of cool to see a cult classic in kind of that almost drive-in movie kind of way. So
yeah,
absolutely.
The truffle shuffle.
The truffle shuffle. Okay, I'll look that up on YouTube during the break.
It's before fat shaming was looked down upon.
Well, and is it fat shaming if he's doing it to himself?
I mean, it's a movie, and they wrote that.
What else you got going on?
Legit point.
Those are the things that are kind of going on outside. But if you are still downtown, there is this really cool interactive art exhibit. It's called Joy Box, located. They took over one of the empty storefronts on Orange Avenue, and it is an interactive art installation that is inspired by catchy phrases of happiness. So what I like to call it is, with immersive art installation, it's very much selfie
Yep,
central.
I was just about to ask that. Is it a good spot for a selfie?
Yeah, exactly. And it's brought to you by the people from Creative City Project, who in just a few weeks are going to be putting on the biggest downtown performing arts festival called the Immerse Festival. So I think this is kind of a good way for them to kind of gear up to that. And you can catch that all over the weekend, and they're open until 9 p.m. Tickets are only $12. Fun for the whole family. And again, it makes for really, really cool pictures.
And it's, and tries to get more bodies back into downtown Orlando because there's unfortunately a lot of empty storefronts. It's kind of shocking to see, if it's been a while since you've been downtown Orlando, to see how many available spots there are. So it's nice to see someone doing something with one of those empty storefronts.
Yeah, shout out to Cole Neesmith. He's one of the masterminds behind that. And again, in 3 weeks, we're going to be talking about a lot of other cool things that are going to be going on at Orange Avenue. But something else that's really cool at our Orlando Museum of Art, if you have passed by the museum the last day or two, will have seen that they have changed all the giant pictures on the front of the museum, because for the next few months, they have welcomed some really cool pieces of art, some really famous ones by Rembrandt.
Wow.
We have some from Georgia O'Keeffe, and they also have an exhibit of 60 paintings that are from the 14th century all the way through the 19th century. So to me, and I think, Deborah, you can like appreciate this. I mean, to be able to go see a 500-year-old painting in our museum
Exactly.
and a Rembrandt, like that, to me, I think kudos to them and
Absolutely.
the curator of the museum, who also happens to be a woman, for bringing that here, because I think, you know, it's just amazing. I mean, they've been around for hundreds of years. These paintings have been in famous museums all around the world. And to be able to see a painting that someone created 300, 400, 500 years ago, I find that so fascinating and amazing. And what a cool thing to be able to take your family to, or even for a fun date night.
Yeah, kudos to the Orlando Museum of Art. Those are normally big city paintings for exhibits. So for us to get a Rembrandt and a Georgia O'Keeffe, that's really cool and worth making the trip out to the museum to check that out.
Yeah. And one other thing that's worth making the trip, we love talking about Theater West End up in Sanford, and we love talking about our friends at Corsets and Cuties. Tomorrow, Sunday at 8 p.m., they are doing something a little different. They are doing an amateur contest.
Whoa.
They are.
They are.
With 13 new performers. I wish I could be saying, maybe next time, you know, I'll join and see what I can do it. But I think that that's kind of fun. You know, I love that they are trying new things, and they are giving an opportunity for 13 new performers to be able to make their debut and be a part of this incredible, awesome, and sexy burlesque group, right?
Get out there and shake what your mama gave you.
I'll be there.
Oh.
There you go. Yeah, that's Sunday.
I kind of know one of the performers.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's his wife.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Is it Naomi's?
Yep. Naomi's going to be doing this Sunday night.
Yay, Naomi. You go, girl. So go to support NaomiBradshaw.com and the other 12 performers as well. But Naomi, of course, very special place here to our heart, and that's Theater West End in Sanford.
Yes, ma'am.
How much are the
Sunday,
tickets?
8 p.m. $12.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It was about that. I think it was like $15 maybe.
But still, hey, that's a good ticket price.
Yeah, it was less than 20
to go see a burlesque show. That is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And like Jack said, he'll be there, so you'll get a twofer.
And what were the dates of the Orlando Museum of Art again?
It is opening tomorrow.
Oh my God.
And then so it's opening tomorrow, and then it's going to be there for the next few months. I think even till January.
Ooh, excellent.
So that's when they do it. And so, I mean, but that's like tons of new pieces. And not to mention, they have that one exhibit, just 60 paintings alone for those ones that are from the 14th to 19th century. So
yeah, that has intrigued me.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I'll definitely want to check that out. And you can find all of these and more at Dupre.today.
Yes, you can. And as always, this segment is brought to you by Home Loans Radio with that mortgage guy, Don, where you can catch him live every single Saturday morning right here on Real Radio 104.1, beginning at 9 o'clock, where he answers all of your questions having to do with the home buying process. So catch him here tomorrow morning, beginning at 9 a.m., that Home Loans Radio with that mortgage guy, Don.
Thank you again, Nicole. As always, it's awesome to see you. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next Friday.
Yes, you too. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you. And again, you can find all of those events that she just talked about at Dupre.today. That's DUPRE.today. We're going to take a little break, but we'll be right back with more on The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Real Radio is Real Music Weekends. Music Weekends, this weekend on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by attorney Mo DeWitt. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center, the lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry.
Officials still working to clear an accident causing big delays eastbound on I-4 right at OBT. We're seeing backups to Convoy Road. The right lane is blocked here. Also watch for heavy traffic westbound too between US 192 and 429. Southbound travel on 429 still a solid ride between Sinclair Road and I-4. We're still in good shape on the beach line. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477 from the Traffic Center. I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Blue Stream Fiber. HOA and condo board members, bring the fastest, most reliable internet and TV service to your residential community with Blue Stream Fiber. Your community deserves the reliability of a fiber optic network. Visit bluestreamfiber.com/bulk today.
Man, your home is one of your largest, most important assets. It shelters your family. But you know what? A beautiful new fence from our friends over at Mossy Oak Fence is a great way to add appeal and value to your home while it does that. Not to mention, a great way to provide more safety and security for your family, your kids, and your pets. Fact is, that's exactly what they want to do at Mossy Oak Fence. Your family safety and security is their number one priority. Think mossyoakfences.com when you think fences like I did. These guys built me an amazing fence. They can do the same thing for you. And as always, let the Mossy family protect your family today.
Real Radio 104.1 invites you to enter for your chance to win an Adventures by Disney Rhine River cruise vacation. Discover charming cities and villages in 4 countries on this unforgettable Adventures by Disney Rhine River cruise vacation. Immerse yourself in the stories of Europe as you take part in hands-on active experiences like ziplining above the Black Forest, learning to make delicious French macaroons, or exploring iconic castles with your adventure guides. Your chance to win an Adventures by Disney Rhine River cruise vacation now at realradio.fm/contests.
Guys, now there's no excuse. Peak Performance for Men has helped thousands of men overcome erectile dysfunction. The question is, what are you waiting for? Live the life you want today with a free consultation. No medication, no pumps, no needles, no pain, no surgery, and absolutely no downtime. Just non-invasive acoustic wave therapy that will have you back to your natural form. That's right. Now for a limited time, a free consultation. There is no risk. Fix it for good with one phone call. Call the Orlando office today at 407-464-8181 or find them at peakperformanceformen.com. Why wait? Enjoy your life to the fullest. Peak can make the difference. Call 407-464-8181 and get your free consultation now. That's 407-464-8181. Peak Performance for Men.
Hey, Central Florida, it's time to up your standard of driving. RC Hill here from RC Hill Mitsubishi. Are you sick of driving a car you hate? Raise the bar in a nice new car and lower your monthly payment at the same time. Used cars from just $69 per month. New cars from just $129 per month. Raise the bar and I'll get more for your old car. We'll pay up to $5,000 over appraised value for your clunker. Is your credit score lower than you like? We will help you get approved. That's what makes us your car dealer next door. Give it a try. I'm raising the bar and making my best offer ever. Like brand new Mirage's 43 miles per gallon lifetime warranty. And introducing the all-new 2022 Outlander in stock and ready for delivery. Plus check out our certified used cars. Monthly payments from just $69 per month. Trade-ins will pay over appraised value. So get here quick. I'm RC Hill, your car dealer next door. Central Florida's first choice for new Mitsubishis. Visit me at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Credit requires bank approval. Mirage 9900 72 months. 2.9 APR. $9 down. $249 payment plus tax tag fees. Max trade incentive based on purchase.
The most important thing I learned from my father was work ethic and integrity. Never veer away from integrity, even if it costs you money.
International Diamond Center owner Keith LeClaire.
The core value for IDC is to protect the customer.
That means offering the largest selection, uncompromising quality, the strongest warranties, and honest guidance from experts who are not paid on commission. The other trait Keith picked up from his father, a passion for competing, making sure IDC customers always get the best price in the market on any purchase.
There's one thing I love is to be competitive, and I have never stopped. I hate to lose.
No games, no nonsense. Just the best values every day on diamonds, engagement rings, and fashion jewelry.
And that's what drives me every day. I work to have that inventory at the right price 365 days a year. So when you come here, you're not getting schnookered. You're getting the right price on the right item all the time. Period.
International Diamond Center with 4 Orlando locations. Online, shopidc.com.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. When choosing a health plan, everything's important. Like knowing that when I go to my doctor visits, whether primary or specialist, I don't have a copay. That's peace of mind. Solis Health Plans gives me that. Also, knowing that with Solis, I have the benefit of obtaining up to $1,200 per year in OTC products. That's a relief. Yes, with Solis Health Plans, you get up to $1,200 a year in OTC products, brand name products, real quality. Solis also has the benefits you're looking for: transportation to doctor visits, hearing, vision, dental, and much more, like mental health programs to address the indirect effects of COVID-19. It's time for you to become a member so that you can have the peace of mind of knowing that with Solis, you're with a health plan that truly responds because they're local. Call now and join a local health plan that makes a difference at 1-833-33-SOLIS. 1-833-33-SOLIS. Solis Health Plans. Amazing healthcare just around the corner.
You do not want your AC to break down when it gets hot in the summertime in Central Florida, so make sure you get hold of Mills Air. They can help you with preventative maintenance on all brands. Preventative maintenance can save you so much money. They can detect upcoming breakdowns and you're not stuck. MillsAir.com. That's MillsAir.com.
President Biden and Senator Bernie Sanders' $4.7 trillion infrastructure plans are a typical Washington bait and switch. Politicians raise taxes promising roads and bridges, but then waste trillions on special interests and partisan priorities, rigging the system for the well-connected while harming workers' wages and crushing small businesses. Call 202-925-8068 and tell Congresswoman Stephanie Murphy to reject President Biden and Senator Sanders' phony infrastructure plans. Paid for by Americans for Prosperity.
Heard of the job? Dial pound 529 on your cell. Pound law, that's all.
Broadcasting live from the personal injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studio. Car accidents, other injuries? Call pound 546 from your cell or visit whenyouneedus.com. You're listening to WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Available everywhere with the iHeartRadio app. Now #1 for podcasting. We are an iHeartRadio station. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show. Also available to watch, if you're into that kind of thing, at The Jim Colbert Show on Twitch.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Happy Friday. Hope you have closed the door to the office, heading out to the car. Ooh, with that weekend and that windshield instead of the rearview mirror.
Yeah.
I think you saved that.
I think I hopefully did. I'm still trying to go over it in my head while continuing to move on. Like I said, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. Jim taking a day off today to celebrate his wedding anniversary, he and his wife.
We're playing all the songs from his wedding reception that I only heard about.
He just turns it up.
Of course he does.
Literally, figuratively.
Young child like me loved this song.
Did you really?
Yeah.
How old were you when this song was out?
I couldn't tell you, but I was not in high school.
Why do I picture you as like 5 or 6 dancing around the living room in your underoos?
And I remember thinking about this song going like, oh man, women. I want to be with a lot of women. I do remember that. I'm going,
really?
Yeah, I can't wait until I'm an adult. I get to just talk about women. I don't know. It made me very misogynistic when I was young.
Wow. Do you know that there's an original by Damaso Prado back in 1949.
Really?
Yeah, and I think that was the instrumental version of it. And then Lou Bega did it. That's what we're listening to now, and that's known as the one-hit wonder that we have today.
Which is what we're celebrating this weekend.
Yeah, 1999 this came out.
So I was 10.
You were 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
It turns it up.
Do you think Jimmy had this at his wedding reception? Well, 1990. Well, no, he wasn't married yet.
Well, no, but that's when it came out. It's been at wedding receptions ever since then.
As a wedding DJ, what is the one song you hated to play the most?
Oh,
that you would almost lie and tell people, I forgot that. I brought everything but that.
You know, because it's not about you. And there's a challenge with weddings were tough because your audience is from 8 to 88, you know? So it's the kids are going to want to hear something, and then you want balance. You want something that the parents and the grandparents are going to want to dance too. So it's kind of finding that blend, but it's at some point you're trying to lure everyone onto the dance crowd.
Right.
Hot by Buster Poindexter was a good one to get people on the dance crowd.
Right.
You get them all in the crowd. Shout was another one where they would go crazy. The kids would go crazy because everyone has to reenact like the Animal House scene. And
Well, of course.
lying on the ground. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That comes a little bit later, I hope, in the reception.
Yeah.
I forgot. I had an interesting moment at this last wedding that I went to this week.
Yeah.
And there's a there's a lyric there. One of the songs they were taking suggestions, and one of me and my fiance's song is "Pursuit of Happiness" by
Kid Cudi.
By Kid Cudi.
Oh,
and
I love Kid Cudi.
Yeah, I love that. We play that on Real Music Weekends.
And there is a part of the song where he goes, "I'm screaming out F that," right?
Right.
Well, it's at a wedding, and there's like you said, there's a lot of ages at a wedding, so it's the clean version of the song.
Right.
So they cut that part of the song, but me and Olivia, my fiance, we were just going ahead and we were saying every word with each other, and then they cut the audio on the F that, and it just had me and my girls screaming F that in silence in front of like, I don't know, 60 people, a Vietnam veteran off in the corner.
And he's like, I feel you, bro.
Yeah. There's some children about. It was a moment. It was a moment, to say the least. Everyone snapped neck, looked at us. Yeah, it's part of the song, man.
Is this you and your girl's song to sing to each other?
This is one song that we both really, really enjoy.
And you can hear it right here on Real Music Weekends, curated by the very affable Jack Bradshaw.
What am I?
I don't know, but I think I saved that one too. I'm just going with it, man.
I like that. I don't know. I got to think about what I'm saying next, and I'm thinking now I got to think about what I was just saying.
Exactly.
And I'm trying to be in the moment.
You
rolling
you
with
called
it.
him Appleable, and I'm like, I wish Jack was an app. Jack would make a good
Appleable, yeah.
Appleable.
The Jack app.
Just setting reminders left and right.
Hey, there's
really
an
passive aggressive about it.
There's an idea about that.
Yeah. You're really going to leave it like that, are you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Playing music from the wedding reception that he only heard about.
Way to put the ball down on the 1 yard line there, Chief.
Yeah. I would love if my phone, if Siri was passive aggressive. Hey, by any chance, is there any dishes to be done? I'm not quite sure.
Now that's... Yeah, I was just going to say this actually when it comes to weddings. Someone just texted us at 77031 and said most weddings in Wisconsin play the beer barrel polka and chicken dance.
Yep.
My Floridian wife refused to dance. Yeah, polka is, you can expect that at every wedding in Wisconsin. I think my best friend from college, that's all she had was a polka band.
Yeah. I'm trying to...
Go ahead.
I'm trying to play some like trap music at my wedding.
But you remember, you want things for all.
I know.
For all. No, come on.
Let me be real. No, I don't.
Ross.
No, I want for me and my lady to have our music. I want us to have a very. Maybe my tune will change, but I would love like just all the songs that me and her really enjoy. And if people like it, they can get on board. If they don't, well, the bar's over there.
Love it. Have a wedding and make it all about you. Whatever.
Is that crazy?
No YMCA?
No, it is not
No
crazy.
YMCA.
What
No
about
electric slide.
You have all the trap music you want.
I did the exact same thing. I mean, I gave the top 10 songs you'd hear at a wedding. That was on the list of do not play for my DJ.
Hell yeah. See, that's what I'm doing.
Old Time Rock and Roll is one that came in back to back. Yeah.
Oh, I hate that song. Sorry, Bob Seger, but hate that song.
And then the music that you walk out to, very important, right?
Mm-hmm. Wait, you mean not the wedding entrance, but the reception?
Oh, yeah.
The introduction.
Yeah, the introduction.
For the
That's
first
like
time is Mr. and Mrs. Ross Paget.
Yeah, because that leads you to the center of the dance floor, and that usually folds right into that first dance.
Yeah.
Do you know what song is it going to be? Kid Cudi? Is that
It could very well be Pursuit of Happiness.
Not at all surprised.
That would be your wedding song. So
So every anniversary.
Yeah.
Twisted out.
Yeah. we really like that song.
Here's another tip I'll give you. Pick a short wedding song, and if you don't, just take the song you really like and trim it down. Because that's going to be a long time.
I've never.
That's a good point. I didn't think of that.
I've never been given advice before. It made me think the person giving me this advice doesn't like dancing. That sounds like non-dancing advice.
You're absolutely right. And you're 100%. You like the spotlight, so it's going to be like, check this out.
I'm assuming your first dance was just sashaying for 3.5 minutes left and right, just
pretty
a
much.
small waddle.
Yeah, and we even practiced some stuff, and we're like, we're not doing that.
Oh yeah,
but my song was Sinatra.
Really?
That's
Which
our wedding
one?
song. Yeah, the best is yet to come.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I picked something very old too the first time around.
I know when I'm at my attractive moments, and I know when I'm at my non-attractive moments.
Yeah.
Me on a dance floor, dancing with my woman is probably the hottest I am to her. Because
there you go.
She knows.
Get the extended version then.
Yeah, she knows. I'll go Bohemian Rhapsody. I'll go some
there we go.
7-8 minute banger. And it's on repeat. We're going to play it twice. But I know this. I feel very confident about this. I have made her a better dancer.
Really?
Absolutely. She is far more confident of a dancer when me and her dance than when we first started dating. And now she cuts loose. Still a little lack of rhythm, if I'm being honest, but
I swear, I'm just imagining Olivia listening to this saying, "Oh man, he's calling me out," and then he finishes on the high note, and she's got to be feeling good, and then he just comes in with the gut punch.
Well, I'm just saying, I go ahead. It's obviously a spin left. I'm spinning you left. Why are you going right? That's one of my. She didn't know about the whole spin into the chest to dip.
Yeah,
you ever spin to chest to double dip?
Yeah.
Not just a BMX trick.
Are you feathering that rooster too?
Oh man! You go ahead. You have the extension, the roll into the arm, chest to dip.
Yes.
And
listen to him.
And she just she went the wrong way. I was like, how do you not? We got, and that's me.
Stop. Stop.
What am I stopping? Am I going too hard?
You might not have to worry about your first dance at your wedding.
You know what? Better yet, we'll take a little break, Ross, and when we get back, we're going to let you to continue digging that hole.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll do that next on the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Make sure she's listening.
I'm helping.
Yeah.
Don't want to go so far as to say this is what we're here for. But 407-916-1041, Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center. Car crash? Call Clausman Law.
Westbound travel on I-4 still heavy between US 192 and 429, and also southbound 429 between Sinclair Road and I-4. Traffic's easing up eastbound on I-4 from this crash at OBT, still taking up the right lane. We're getting reports of a wreck heading north on the Turnpike, taking up the right lane between McGuire Road and State Road 50. The beach line's still in good shape. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. Hitting speed bumps in your hiring process? Streamline your route to hired with Indeed. Their hiring platform makes it easy to attract, screen, and interview candidates, all in the same place. Find your next great hired and visit Indeed.com/credit.
Tools Ace Hardware has the best brands in grills. No doubt the Big Green Egg is legendary for a reason. Amazing temperature control, amazing heat. It's unreal, guys. If you don't have one, you got to check them out. Tools Ace Hardware has all that and all the accessories you need. Smoking chips, all the wood you need, not to mention the rubs, the marinades, plus the classic Weber gas and charcoal grills. wood pellet fueled Traeger grills for that incredible flavor, and the best price for gas refills in all of Central Florida. Under $15 for a 20-pound tank, and that's all 20 pounds. Unlike those tank swaps that only give you 15 pounds, and they're actually more money. Right now, also the perfect time to save on fertilizer for your lawn for this spring. Large selection of Scott's fertilizers plus Sunnyland fertilizers, and they're made for Florida lawn products ready for you right now. Tools Ace Hardware. Don't forget to pick up garden soil, potting mix, everything to make your yard beautiful. It's Tools Ace Hardware with 11 locations here in Central Florida. Chances are there's one near you. And remember, purchase online for in-store pickup, curbside, or even delivered to your home. It's toolsacehardware.com.
O'Reilly. It's O Rewards Member Appreciation Month at O'Reilly Auto Parts, where you can earn double, triple, even up to 5 times O Rewards points on select purchases. Get bonus points on more than 200 items throughout the store, like wiper blades, fuel system cleaners, motor oil, and more. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today or visit O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
iHeartRadio brings you Global Citizen Live, a moment heard around the world. Tomorrow, the biggest artists on the planet unite with world leaders to demand action on our biggest challenges. Featuring BTS, Usher, Elton John, Black Eyed Peas, Ed Sheeran, Lizzo, Shawn Mendes, Jennifer Lopez, Coldplay, and other surprise guests. Join us for this once-in-a-generation moment to defend the planet and defeat poverty. Together, we can move the world one action at a time. Hear it all day tomorrow on Global Citizen Radio with the iHeartRadio app.
It's hot. That's right. It's hot because we live in Central Florida. It's going to be hot for a while. Make sure your AC is ready for the heat that Florida has to offer. If you're new to the state, let me give you a heads up. Mills Air, that's who you need to call. And even if you've been here for a while and you're looking for someone you can lean on with that integrity and honesty that you could trust, Mills Air is the company. Been doing it here in Central Florida for almost 30 years. And trust me, they know what they're doing. And it was built by one guy. The exact way you want a company like this to come up with a guy who just had an idea that he was going to do it a little better. Next thing you know, 60 vans to cover you wherever you are in Central Florida. He can certainly take care of you. That's Leon Mills. Carrier factory authorized dealers means up to $2,700 in rebates towards that brand new Carrier unit. Turn to the experts at Carrier, and for sure, turn to Mills Air, family owned and operated, and ready to help you today. 407-277-1159. Find out more online at millsair.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts is here to keep your car on the road with the right parts, advice from our parts professionals, and our free loaner tool program. Your local store has more than 80 specialty tools available for your next repair. Refundable deposit required. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts and ask about our free loaner tool program or visit O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Boost and Cricket charge more for unlimited 5G. Metro doesn't. Introducing the big 5G upgrade from Metro by T-Mobile. Just $25 a month gets you unlimited 5G and a free 5G smartphone. That's half the price of Boost and Cricket's top plans. So ditch your overpriced connections and switch to Metro, the leader in prepaid. Experience 5G speed at no extra cost and step up big time with the big 5G upgrade. Get one line of unlimited 5G smartphone data plus a free Samsung Galaxy 5G when you trade in. All with the power of the T-Mobile 5G network. Rule your day with 5G, only at Metro. Limited time in-store only. If congested data users greater than 35 gigabytes per month notice lower speeds, and Metro customers notice lower speeds versus T-Mobile due to deprioritization. Leader based on prepaid subs June 2021. Save half based on one-line Boost and Cricket unlimited plan. See store for details.
At the Original Mattress Factory, we pride ourselves on offering something for nearly everyone. But there are a few things you just won't find at OMF. You won't find the big holiday weekend sales or high-pressure sales tactics. And you won't find the flashy gimmicks that don't actually offer any benefits. What you will find is our lowest and best price for everyone, every day. You'll find a helpful, no-pressure sales approach and products that were thoughtfully designed with you in mind. Visit a location near you to see what the Original Mattress Factory difference is all about.
So, what are you sipping? Whether it's our freshly ground coffee to wake you up, or an icy Polar Pop cup or Froster to keep you going, our new Sip and Save drink subscription at Circle K will keep you refreshed every day. Join Circle K's Sip and Save and grab any size drink every day for just $5.99 a month. Yeah! Start sipping and saving today. Just sign up with your mobile number when you check out at Circle K. Limited time offer at participating locations.
If you ever need our help, we're just a call away. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
This is the Jim Colbert Show. Also available on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Just search The Jim Colbert Show.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Thank you so much for spending part of your Friday with us. Hopefully the work week is long behind you and you've already got your weekend started. Jim is off today celebrating his wedding anniversary with his wife. He'll be back on Monday. In his place, you've got Deb, Jack, and Ross. And I'm embarrassed to mention this, but there have been 2 one-hit wonders you have played this afternoon, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
That immediately made me think of animated movies.
Shrek and Shrek 2.
Shrek for this one, because this is the dancing chicken, okay? And then Transylvania, or Hotel Transylvania 3 for the Macarena, because that's how they defeat the Kraken.
That just tells me the influence that Ross has on you, because I don't think there was any shame to your animation game, Deborah, where you were never embarrassed about all of these movies you watch. And I think, your time around Ross has made you start rethinking that. And it saddens me that you feel you can't be you.
What are you doing, man? He's loving
Ross.
you, Ross. He's just loving you.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
He is. How high pitched was that?
That was.
Don't turn it up. Okay, listen. I think it is quite funny that Deb really enjoys animated films. Now,
and refuses to leave her house. It's something about the combination of that.
I don't refuse. I just see very little reason to.
And doesn't eat adult food.
I do too.
Peanut or plain?
With that, okay, I gotta tell you, Deb, though, with that look and how you said that, I do too. It didn't help too much. It helped. I don't know about how much. I just think
I'm taking crap from Captain Fish Stick over here.
I mean,
I haven't had a fish stick in 30 years.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of things that Jim says that are just factually incorrect that we keep stoking.
Okay.
Like, he hasn't played Red Dead in a very long time.
I've never been to Hoboken.
Jim has that power over all 3 of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
But really focuses that ability that he has on Chad. I haven't had a fish stick in 30 years. Yeah, we don't care. You eat fish sticks. Do you cut up your hot dogs and your mac and cheese? It's I do find it, what I'm trying to say is that I find it interesting, though, that, and I understand that if you want to look at phenomenal storytelling, economy of words, there's not many companies doing it better than Pixar.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they are who they are.
Yep.
But I also think that there are a lot of other films.
Like DreamWorks SKG, I mean, they're really, DreamWorks is one of those.
I was going to say Schindler's List.
Oh.
I was going to say
Sorry.
Steel Magnolias, or, these movies that...
well, Moana will make you cry.
I don't think it will.
Why are you looking at me like I've been Baker acted?
No. We're looking at you like you might.
Yeah. I hear Coco will make you cry, which is why I still haven't seen it.
Yo,
Coco.
I'll be honest with you. I say Moana didn't make me cry. I haven't seen it from start to finish.
But Coco will.
But Coco, dog.
And, yeah.
Whew.
Okay.
I couldn't find anyone to watch it with me and my family.
I will watch it with you.
No,
well,
I don't want to cry in front of you.
You wouldn't cry in front of me, and besides, I know the exact point to go get popcorn. Hey, Jack, I'm going to go have a quick meeting with the Marlboro Man. You can just keep watching the movie. I've seen it.
That's right at the end. Exactly.
I like popcorn.
Oh, we'll use your tears as salt.
Oh.
So last segment we were talking about first songs.
Yes. Do we still have that caller?
Yeah, we have Al on line 1 talking about his first song, which I think was a fun choice.
All right. Hey, Al.
Yeah. Hey guys, how we doing?
Good. Happy Friday. Thanks for calling. So, what was your wedding song?
Well, first let me correct myself. When I got with Ross, I said my wedding song, and I have to say it's our wedding song, and it's from a band that we all know well, Chicago, and it's You and Me.
You and Me,
So,
Chicago.
You and Me.
Okay.
Just You and Me. Just You and Me.
All
So
right.
what's nice about it is we've seen the band live. We saw them at, I think it was back, they played at the Bob Carr, and then they did the amphitheater over there in Tampa. So it's so nice to get up and dance to your wedding song live with the band. So
Hey, Jack just turned it up a little bit in the background for you.
yeah.
Now go grab your woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get that weekend started right.
It's a fairly long song too, but right in the middle there's a break and there's a really unbelievable jam. It's just really, I think we made a really great choice.
You did.
I'll be married 32 years. I'll be 33 years coming up in April.
Wow.
Happily?
Congratulations.
Did it work though?
Yeah.
Like, are you happy?
Oh yeah. So we're always doing a lot of stuff together all the time. So
Well, congratulations.
yeah, thank you. And I just want to say, you guys, I love Jimmy, and Jimmy's the best. I've been enjoying your show forever before just when you started up. But you guys hold down the fort over there, just great.
Thank you. We appreciate that. We want to keep it going while the captain is away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, even he deserves time off.
Yeah, even he deserves time off, especially with his last 8 weeks or so. Hey, listen.
I know. Sad.
Yeah. Al, thank you for calling in and listening and sharing your wedding song with us. I think this would be a great choice for Ross. You have a great
Let
weekend.
Me in.
That would be the only damn part you focus on.
That's the only part that I really heard. I have heard the song, though, before. Chicago is an elite band. I want to know, what's the worst first dance song? There's got to be, bad ones.
Well, wouldn't you think the Macarena would be a pretty...
I mean, it would be... Here's the thing. If the Macarena played for someone's first song and I saw them dance, and I would immediately assume, this song really resonates. It's a very personal choice.
It is. It is. Well, speaking of a personal choice, I wanted to ask you about this, Ross, because you are a resident millennial, but you also have a roommate who's a Zoomer.
I got a Zoomer roommate, and I'm not sure if you guys have heard the big news. They did vote me, the millennial generation, to represent all of them.
Well, at least we did.
And which is really wild, is because it's foreign territory for our generation, voting. So I am happy to answer all millennial questions.
Well, it's not to answer all of the questions, but maybe just to give a glimpse if this is the case. But I had seen this article. It's from The Guardian. And it says, quote, "I'd rather be alone. The influencers pushing for relationship minimalism," saying that young people are not only saying nah to excess material items like the big house and the car and the pool and all that crap that keeps you in debt and tied down, but also meaningless relationships and, quote, emotional clutter. I mean, do you find that with your younger friends, or are they still out, sowing wild oats?
I mean, I'll tell you, Jack, is that I have multiple friends that are about this life. I have multiple friends that are in relationships, but they're not.
Isn't that just called a booty call?
Well, a booty call goes for maybe a weekend, while this is 5 months, 6 months. I got one friend who's in this non-relationship for years.
What?
Yeah, and I have actually been very outspoken to those friends of mine, saying you are really shooting yourself in the foot, because at the same time as they don't commit to these individuals, you're going to be spending those emotions still in that time,
right,
without ever having the title of boyfriend or girlfriend.
And then where do you move? Where do you grow? Where do you go from there?
You won't have that organic hunger to find a partner if it's already being fulfilled in any shape or form. It may not have
You're
the
growing up, Jack. Did you hear
our
him?
little boy.
Oh my
I'll be
God!
honest with
Big
you.
words and everything.
I did this exact same thing when I was like 20, where I was in a relationship but not signing up for one. Hell, I still feel guilt about. I did this when I was like 26. I was with one individual for like 5 months, and I always knew that I'm not spending the rest of my life with this person, but I also am enjoying these drunken weekends. And I can honestly say that I feel guilt about that. I still feel guilt about that because that individual stuck around for those weekends because she liked me.
But I mean, at the same time,
It was the douchiest, baggiest move I have ever committed.
But that kind of sounds like everyone in their early 20s, right? I mean, I shouldn't say everyone, but where you kind of date, you're kind of feeling out that scene of commitment and titles.
I think it's overwhelming for, at least it was for me, of going and you get into a relationship to hopefully at some point look at that partner, look at that individual and go, yeah, let's do this. Let's ride or die this whole existence thing together. And it takes a lot, at least it was for me, to at least get over that initial hump to even look at that as a legit possibility instead of let's not even touch that. So let's not call ourselves boyfriend, girlfriend, or actually get into a relationship. Because if we are in a relationship, then we have to confront the honest situation is, do you want to spend the rest of my life with? It's not the same as proposing. You're still figuring yourself out.
Right.
But if you never get to the boyfriend, girlfriend, you don't even have to think about whether or not I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Did you ever spend any time living alone?
I did not, but I did live with a friend's uncle, which was pretty close.
I want the deets on that story. I don't know why. I think it's just the lead-in.
I needed a place to stay. I lived downtown, and it was before I even enjoyed drinking and all that, so it wasn't like some rage fest or anything. So that was like the loneliest I have ever, when it came to living.
Really?
But
Jack, how about you? Did you live alone?
No.
Really?
Financially, it's almost impossible for my generation, by
As
the
a
way.
younger person, No, I did. As a matter of fact, I did live alone for, it might have been 6 months to a year. That the last I was up in Jersey, I had my own place and still working. And then I ended up moving down here. But I went roommate to roommate. Had a house, got the house by myself, but I had a roommate move in until I ended up getting married, and then, Naomi and I have been together ever since.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so brief periods of time.
17 years I lived alone.
Really?
17 years. Loved it.
It explains the cats.
No, I always had dogs.
Animated movies.
I always had
Animated
dogs.
movies, yeah.
A big dog is really what allowed me to feel comfortable and safe living alone as a female. And then Chris Carson came along and changed all that.
He's a swell fella.
He's a swell fella, absolutely. And I
you're-
have a feeling we'll be doing a Hall & Oates song for us. But
So go back to when you introduced this. You talked about it's the millennial generation.
it's the Zoomer generation.
Oh, Zoomer generation.
Even younger.
But the way you worded it, so the type of relationships they're avoiding, do you remember?
Meaningless relationships and emotional clutter.
Okay, so if you think about it.
That's smart.
Not having a meaningless relationship.
Yeah.
So it's not collecting friends for the sake of friends. But you have the ones you care about, the
Right.
ones you truly care about, and kind of just putting your energy into the ones that matter and not just doing a quantity count.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's no more the notches in the bedposts, right?
Yeah.
Although that can, I'm sure, still applies.
Well, I
but-
wasn't even thinking about sexual partners. I was thinking loosely in the term of friends.
Yeah, friends, or like what Ross was saying, not wanting to get into that place where you don't have a label and you don't kind of really know where you're going. So rather than spend your energy getting involved with that kind of relationship, it's best just to Marie Kondo that thing.
I know back in the day it was quite common for 20-year-olds to get married, but traditionally speaking, I think young people are not going to be more than likely to get into a serious relationship than someone who's 30. I mean, just looking at the biological clock, right? When does pregnancy become like
questionable?
Yeah. Is that weird?
I would say no. I would say late. So it's what I would guess when menopause starts setting in. So you're looking in your later 40s into your 50s. I know personally back, in 67, my mom had me. She was 41.
Wow.
And in 69, when she had my youngest sister, my mom was 43. So, at the time, that was
That's
older.
rare.
Yeah, that was older, but we're Catholic. So that explains why it's a thing.
Is that a joke, or is
No.
that just like
No.
Catholic people be
Because
thumping them out?
They don't. Catholicism does not adhere to birth control. So every time a husband and wife come together, if it results in a child, what a blessing!
You have a big family.
What about like?
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
you have a Jack Bradshaw.
I'm gonna ask a
Go
rough
ahead.
question. What about the OG bull? The OG,
Look at Jack when you say that. Look at Jack when you say that. Don't look at me.
The OG birth control. The
the rhythm method is the method that is
Very
practiced.
involved.
And they call people who practice the rhythm method parents.
It is the rhythm method.
The rhythm method
You
is
know the rhythm, and it's okay, I'm done.
Yeah, the rhythm method is where you'd have to, as a woman, you have to take your temperature every day, a couple times a day, to figure out when you're. It's a natural form of birth control that uses no chemicals. It follows the cycles, so it's the rhythm, and you follow, and okay, now we can safely have sex without worrying about getting pregnant.
It's gonna sound crass, but I don't know how else to refer to it as. But I'm referring to like a strong pull-out game. Is that what your guys talking about when you say rhythm method? Because I think we might be on different wavelengths. Because that's an OG birth control that's been working for my generation for a hot minute. Is that rough?
You're not wrong.
That's not the rhythm method, right?
No.
You guys are talking about temperatures and stuff. I'm like,
Yeah, no.
What?
No.
Then we got to
Literal,
take her
not
temperature.
figurative, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you feel about me finishing over there?
Do Catholics do that? Do Catholics hit them with the millennial technique?
It's okay. I'll just wear my one sock home.
I'm so confused.
We're going to give you an opportunity to Google the rhythm method, Ross. And
Did my generation figure this out? Are we the first
oh,
ones?
No,
right?
No, just like you're not the first generation to figure sex out either.
Well, I'm not saying that we are.
But a lot of kids are like, wow, they did it back then.
I'm talking about OG birth control, the
crocodile
cheap
done?
way. The cheap way. And you guys are talking about taking temperatures and stuff, so it threw me a curveball.
Well, you go ahead and Google rhythm method, and we're going to go ahead and load up the phones because thanks to Brad, we're going to play some trivia, and we're going to do that next right here on the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
We have a prize. Get on board at 407-916-1041. Jim Colbert Show Trivia is brought to you by Cento Family Moving and Storage. That's CENTO moving.com.
It's Colin Cowherd. Here's what's trending from iHeart Sports Network, presented by Mercedes-Benz. Justin Fields is making his first NFL start this Sunday against the Browns, but his head coach is going to stick with Andy Dalton when he's healthy. I've defended Matt Nagy, but he's trapping himself. The Bears traded up for Fields. He's bigger, stronger, more dynamic. What if Chicago beats Cleveland? They can't go back to Andy Dalton. Nagy has already lost the city. He can't lose the locker room, too. I'm Colin Cowherd. They say lightning never strikes twice. Try 8 times. The unrivaled Mercedes-Benz SUV family is waiting to make the impossible happen for you at your local dealer. Test drive one of the 8 impressive models, or learn more at MBUSA.com.
Look, man, if you wear contact lenses, you're going to want to listen up here. If you're tired of having red, itchy eyes, I don't know if you feel like it, but maybe there's sand in your eyes while you're wearing your contact lenses. Well, that's actually not sand. It's a condition known as contact lens intolerance, a.k.a. CLI. And contact lens intolerance affects millions of contact lens wearers. And if you have any of the symptoms I just mentioned, you could be one of them. The Filatowski Eye Institute are leaders in vision correction surgery and can help you with this issue. Schedule your free consultation today simply by texting 1041 to 8 888-286-8686. Again, schedule that free consultation. It's 1041-286-8686.
Sunnyside Plumbers.
Yes, my drains are backing up.
For service in Swedish, press 1.
What?
For service in Klingon, press 2.
But
For all other languages, press 3.
What the?
Fine. Please state the nature of your problem.
Drains backing up.
For drain problems, press 11.
There is no 11.
Must have a new phone. The old ones had 11.
That's it. This would never happen with Frank Gay.
But you didn't call Frank Gay.
Well,
Did you?
What was I thinking?
Indeed. So are your drains still plugged, or have they magically fixed themselves?
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you have plumbing or drain problems, you need help fast, a helpful operator to guide you, and plumbers who will provide a permanent solution. That's the Frank Gay way.
Sounds to me like you should have called Frank Gay.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
With the SunTrust checking account, stay on top of your money with all the right ingredients. Get free helpings to online resources and tools to help make your money grow. Manage your spending by receiving alerts. And help yourself to seconds on your money with cash back with SunTrust deals. Open an account today at suntrust.com/checking. Must have online banking to participate in SunTrust deals. SunTrust, now Truist. Member FDIC.
When you want roofing made simple with next day installation, a lifetime warranty, no money down, in-house, no hassle financing, and easy monthly payments, then look no further than Parliament Roofing, the experts you can trust. And right now at Parliament Roofing, we're giving our first 10 callers $500 off their roof. Call now to claim $500 off your roof. Simply dial pound 250 from a mobile phone and say the keyword Roof Me Now. That's pound 250 with keyword Roof Me Now. Parliament Roofing. Nobody puts a quality roof on for less. Nobody. CCC 1329729.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
I struggled with symptoms like frequent gas and stomach pain for years.
I was bloated all the time with daily diarrhea.
At first, I thought it was what I was eating.
I kept thinking it was stomach issues.
So I did my research and talked to my doctor, and we finally uncovered the truth.
It was actually EPI. Exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI, is a condition where your pancreas is unable to help break down your food.
It can lead to symptoms like diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, unexplained weight loss, and oily stools.
And EPI symptoms can be confused with those of other common digestive conditions, like irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's, and celiac disease.
So getting to the right diagnosis meant being more open with my doctor about the severity of my symptoms and how often they were happening.
But there's good news. EPI is manageable, so don't wait any longer. Use the symptom checker at identifyepi.com and schedule a visit or call with your doctor to ask, could I have EPI?
Sponsored by AbbVie.
Hey, boss, I found some silverware in the dining room.
Nice. So you're sure you smashed the alarm system when we got here, right?
You mean that plug-and-play do-it-yourselfer? Yeah, it's dead. We got all the time we need.
Oh, look at this. The box the alarm system came in. Isn't this cute?
An alarm system in a box. Boss, I'll never understand why people don't just get a safe touch security system.
And they probably think they're saving money.
But that's the thing, they're not saving money.
You and I know that. Thankfully, these folks didn't. You know, there are a lot of great things that come from a box. This isn't one of them.
True.
Hey, let's just take a minute to appreciate that tonight, we don't have to worry about the Crooks R Us golden rule. Stay away from safe touch houses. And remember, kids, boxes and alarm systems don't mix.
Only one security system is truly the best. Hi, I'm Lester Jackson, president of Safe Touch Security Systems. No one beats our technology or our price.
Call Safe Touch today at 888-723-8682 or go to safetouch.com. State license number EF233.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware, toolsacehardware.com.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Radio 1041. Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Hope you're having a fabulous Friday. Thank you for spending part of it with us.
And don't text. We know Gloria Estefan and Miami Sound Machine is not a one-hit wonder.
Exactly.
But the rhythm is going to get you.
It is going to get... Oh.
A texter sent that. I was like, oh, that's too good.
Has Ross schooled himself yet on the rhythm method?
Yeah, we're both up to date.
Okay, great.
Everyone's up to date.
Yeah, we've had a good update.
Wow. Like I said, welcome back. Jim is off. He'll be back Monday. You've got Deb, Jack, and Ross. Speaking of Ross, what's in that sauce jar?
You know, you can join me and my fiance because there's no way we're missing our Christmas tradition because I have a pair of tickets to Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Yay! They're back.
They are back at the Amway Center for 2 shows. That's going down Saturday, December 18th. Tickets on sale now at the box office and online at Ticketmaster. They are back celebrating 25 years of Christmas Eve and other stories. And if you haven't gone, it's an experience.
It is.
You're going to see a violinist 45 feet in the air just straight gnawing out on that fiddle. I also have a pair of tickets to experience the VIP tasting for Best of Dessert Edition.
Cinnamon Cloud.
At Sunset Walk Saturday, October 2nd. That is next Saturday. That's correct. You can hang out with us, me, Jim. It's going to be a blast. Also, we have DJ Scotty B, plus the Promenade Arson Market. How about a car show? The live music performance of the Lunatics. Woo, that's a fun word to say.
I think I'll go.
Also, I'm going to be doing stand-up comedy that night over at Margaritaville. The show's at 8 o'clock. It's all going down over at October 2nd over at Margaritaville. You can get your tickets at sunsetwalk.com. And that is your sauce jar, which is brought to you by
Cento Family Moving and Storage. Go local with your move. It can be local or long distance, residential or commercial. And if you mention the Jim Colbert Show, they'll give you a discount. So book them today, centomoving.com. That's C-E-N-T-O moving.com. Back to you, Jim. Oh, wait, here I am. Ross, who goes first?
Man, let's welcome Stan.
Stan.
On line 3.
How's it going, Stan?
I'm doing fine, ma'am. How about yourself?
Oh, you just mammed me. Would you like to play a little game?
Yes, ma'am.
You were raised right.
Game show.
You tell your mama she did a good job with you.
I appreciate that.
Okay, here we go. On this day in 1789, the U.S. Supreme Court was established by the Judiciary Act. Here are 3 fun facts about the High Court and 1 lie covered only by a robe.
Oh, you know Jim didn't write this.
Like I said, thank you, Brad. Here we go. Number 1, the court has consisted of between 6 and 10 justices over the years. Number 2, there are no official qualifications for becoming a Supreme Court justice. 3, Justice Hugo L. Black was a member of the Ku Klux Klan. Or number 4, proceedings are closed to the general public, though findings are later published. Which is the lie?
Ooh. I'm going to say number 2.
Number 2 actually is correct, so you did not.
Lord.
I'm sorry. Have a good weekend. Do not play that.
We're not going to play it.
You're a loser.
We played it.
Oh.
You are not. You were raised right by your mama.
Bless my heart.
Well, bless. Oh, that's the Southerner's way of saying F you. I don't know if y'all are aware of that.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you for playing. Who's next?
A little aggressive to call him a loser, though, Deb. Let's go with Owen on line 4.
Owen. Hey, Owen, how's it going?
It's going great. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. You want to... Well, here are your 3 remaining choices, Owen. Number 1, the court has consisted of between 6 and 10 justices over the years. Number 2, Justice Hugo L. Black was a member of the Ku Klux Klan. Or number 3, proceedings are closed to the general public, though findings are later published.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to go with the first one.
The first one is a true statement, Owen, so I'm sorry.
Sorry, Owen.
Sorry, Owen. Do not play it.
Sorry.
Bye, You're Owen. a loser.
Sorry,
Thank you, Owen. Don't listen to him, Owen.
So harsh.
Shh, you guys.
I'm rude.
Next break, I'm coming to. Who's next?
Let's go with Rhythm Man on line 2.
Hey, Rhythm Man.
Hey, Deb,
Hey.
you will never find a better contestant than mine. So, hey, hook me out now.
All right.
Oh, boy.
You have two choices left. Real quick,
Just play the audio clip now.
Yeah. How many kids you got, Rhythm Man? You're a loser. Oh, man. All right, Rhythm Man, here you go. Two choices left. 50-50 shot here. Number 1, Justice Hugo L. Black was a member of the Ku Klux Klan, or proceedings are closed to the general public, though findings are later published.
The second one.
Yay! You picked the correct answer.
Finally.
You're a loser. Damn it. Hang on, Rhythm Man. Ross is going to have the pleasure of taking your personal information because you are the winner going to the soft jar. That is indeed the lie, because the court hears oral arguments which are open to the public.
Oh, what do you know about that?
Here are a couple of other facts about our illustrious Supreme Court you may not know about. There have been 17 Chief Justices and hence 17 courts, right?
Mm-hmm.
The 5th floor has a basketball court,
That's the higher court.
which is sometimes referred to as the highest court in the land.
There you go.
Yep, you were right.
That's where they settle things.
Exactly. It's either that or the golf course.
I don't know how to vote on this, but I'll run 2s on it.
Yeah, it was a strict it was a 5-4 decision because they had the taller guy.
I was going to say, RBG was probably a beast on the court.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, little ankle biter.
Maybe that's a foul, though. She's probably getting yammed on down in the paint, man.
Okay, what college, which this is one of our Ivy League colleges.
Harvard.
There you go. Did you, oh, duh.
No.
Sorry.
What college that produced the most Supreme Court justices, I'm presuming?
Yeah, exactly.
And I jumped to Harvard. It was a logical question.
Not that you printed this off and read it before you handed it to me.
I did not look at one word of that.
Well, it's 20 justices on the U.S. Supreme Court have come out of Harvard.
Wow.
William Howard Taft is the only person to have served as U.S. President and on the U.S. Supreme Court. And finally, in recent years, the court has received some 10,000 annual requests to review cases, but hears only about 80.
So but backing up to the whole Klan thing, what was that one was true?
That was true. Justice Hugo L. Black was a member of the Ku Klux Klan.
Oh, look at that little sprinkle of irony as well.
Hey, you're up now, Ross.
Well, and there were plenty of politicians. I think Senator Byrd was another one who, at one time, they got into politics.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, it's not as rare as you think.
So, Deb, for Ross Thoughts, I'm going to bring up one of the craziest sports stories I think that could ever exist. You know I am a soccer fan, and I'm going to do the unachievable here in the United States of America.
What's that?
Tell a soccer sports story and be entertaining.
Whew. Oh, I don't know, Ross. We're going to attempt that next.
Challenge accepted.
What is a Real Radio podcast? It's Real Radio on demand. Find your favorite show at realradio.fm.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center, the lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry.
Still a heavy ride heading west on I-4 between US 192 and 429. 429 still stop and go southbound between Sinclair Road and I-4. And we're seeing some delays due to an earlier crash eastbound on I-4 near OBT, as well as northbound travel on the Turnpike from an accident between McGuire Road and State Road 50. No reported issues on the beach line at this time. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Discover. Discover matches all the cash back you earn on your credit card at the end of your first year. It's amazing because Discover is accepted at 99% of places in the U.S. that take credit cards. Learn more at discover.com/yes. 2021 Nielsen Report limitations apply.
Man, it's time for a new bathroom. You know it. Everybody in your family knows it. More importantly, your house knows it. That terrible guest bathroom has to go. And you can do that with Rebath of Mid-Florida. They can do it for you quick. Like, matter of fact, they do most of their jobs in 4 to 6 days. They do it with their employees, no subcontractors. And when it's all said and done, lifetime guarantee on the products and the installation. Let me tell you, these products are not only awesome, they're very easy to see. Their showroom is very easy to find, 436 in Altamont, right across from Kobe. Slide in, check out those models, and then have these guys build a bathroom custom for you. Now, when you see the models, that's just to show you the products and what they can do with them. When they build your bathroom, it's custom from the bottom up. Natural stone, marble, travertine, all the beautiful colors, cut perfectly so there's no grout lines, and they do everything. Once you hire Rebath, you're done. Just drop by that showroom. You'll love them. But hop on board right now at rebathmidfla.com. Look at those before and afters, and then book your appointment. Your new bathroom is just a phone call away. It's rebathmidfla.com.
Guys, now there's no excuse. Peak Performance for Men has helped thousands of men overcome erectile dysfunction. The question is, what are you waiting for? Live the life you want today with a free consultation. No medication, no pumps, no needles, no pain, no surgery, and absolutely no downtime. Just non-invasive acoustic wave therapy that will have you back to your natural form. That's right. Now for a limited time, a free consultation. There is no risk. Fix it for good with one phone call. Call the Orlando office today at 407-464-8181 or find them at peakperformanceformen.com. Why wait? Enjoy your life to the fullest. Peak can make the difference. Call 407-464-8181 and get your free consultation now. That's 407-464-8181. Peak Performance for Men.
Gibson Truck World's expert team of sales and service staff will show you why we have been the pioneer of used trucks since 1995. With our 1-year bumper-to-bumper warranty valid across the entire United States, our exclusive 15-day exchange policy, and our $1,000 best price guarantee, it's easy to see why we're the #1 used truck dealership in all of Florida. Please call, visit, or explore our website today to see for yourself why we are the king of trucks.
When I lost my Chase debit card, I was like... But I locked my card on my Chase mobile app, and that feels like... That's what security feels like. Card locked.
Check and lock down your money with security from Chase. Control feels good. Learn more at chase.com/banking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Enroll in Chase online or on the Chase mobile app. Messaging and data rates may apply. J.P. Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
This Saturday only, get 50% off the jeans of your dreams at Old Navy. Grab jeans for women, girls, and boys, including our best-selling women's OG Street jeans. Get 50% off jeans this Saturday, but hurry, it's just one day only. Run to Old Navy and OldNavy.com. Select styles only, valid 9/25.
Join Jim Colbert on The Jim Colbert Show for his Cigar of the Week segment every Friday afternoon at 3:45. You can pick up these featured cigars at all 3 Corona Cigar Company locations, Dr. Phillips, Heathrow, and downtown. Learn more at coronacigar.com.
O'Reilly. When you need auto parts, O'ReillyAuto.com is just a few clicks away. We offer convenient options for you to get your parts quickly. Order online and pick up for free at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store. We'll even bring it out curbside. Or you can have your parts delivered right to your door with free shipping on most orders over $35. Visit O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Advent Health's Pink on Parade 5K is back. Join us on October 10th to raise funds and support for local breast cancer patients and their families. Wear your favorite pink attire and challenge your friends to participate. Incredible things happen when we go pink. Register today at pinkonparade.com.
He raids your fridge.
You're out of Barada.
Borrows your car without asking.
Scratches?
What scratches? He's your brother-in-law. I'll pay you back. He takes what's yours, and there's nothing you can do. But when identity thieves want to take what's yours, you can do something. LifeLock by Norton monitors your info and alerts you to potential threats. If you become a victim, they can help fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions at all businesses, but you can save up to 25% off your first year at LifeLock.com using promo code NEWS.
One day you're serving in the military, and then the next day you come home and you're dealing with an injury.
Britton is in recovery from an addiction to prescription opioids.
My opioid misuse and need got so strong. Addiction is hard. You're not going to fix it on your own. You have to reach out for help. The recovery side of it is amazing. You get to a place where you're proud of yourself again.
If you or someone you know is struggling, there is hope. Recovery is possible. Visit cdc.gov/RxAwareness.
This hour of Real Radio 104.1 brought to you by Moses DeWitt of the DeWitt Law Firm.
I want to break free.
Ready to break free? Make your dream vacation a reality with Norwegian Cruise Line and sail to the Caribbean, Europe, and more. With our leading health and safety program, you can cruise with the ultimate freedom and confidence. Book today and enjoy 30% off all cruises, free open bar, and much more. Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Offer ends soon. Norwegian Cruise Line. Sail safe, feel free. Ships registry the Bahamas and USA. Restrictions apply.
Over 110 4x4s in stock right now. Visit nationstrucks.com today.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Broadcasting live from the personal injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studio. Car accidents, other injuries? Call pound 546 from your cell or visit whenyouneedus.com. You're listening to WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Available everywhere with the iHeartRadio app. Now #1 for podcasting. We are an iHeartRadio station. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch. Yeah, we like it when you watch. The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1, celebrating One Hit Wonders weekend with iHeart this weekend. Jack?
My question for you is, which animated movie is this from, judging by the movement of your head?
None that I could think of.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, no. I'm going to have to go home this weekend and watch a whole lot of animated movies. I'm sure I can find it somewhere. Jim is off celebrating his wedding anniversary today. Thanks to each and every one of you who've been texting in about your first wedding songs. That has gone on for quite a while at 77031. I am Deb. Jim will be back on Monday. Jack is here.
Yo!
Yeah, and so is Ross. Speaking of Ross.
Yeah?
Let's get his thoughts.
It's weird.
Pack it up.
It's funny.
Eat it up.
Sometimes.
Smoke it.
It's Ross.
Yeah.
Spelled like sauce.
It's true. Follow me.
It's Ross Thoughts.
The name is Ross. I spell it like sauce. Guys, I am a huge soccer fan. And the one thing that I love about soccer, and probably there's a bunch of reasons, so it's hard for me to say #1, is because of how global that sport is.
Yeah.
I think it's not the biggest sport in the States is because we have a ton of other offerings.
Right, including our own version of football.
There is really no American football in England.
Nope.
There are some players that, make the jump, but for the most part, there are international basketball leagues, and internationally, basketball has exploded in the last couple of decades.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
But we still have the NBA. That's where they want to go.
But you go to Brazil, you better like soccer.
But
England?
Soccer is this beautiful sport where every country, even here in the States, whether you like it or not, also throwing this out here, the United States is good. We are I almost called them beautiful. We have a very good generation of soccer players coming up in the States. We have our first Champions League winner and Christian Pulisic. The whole stereotype of the States being really bad at soccer, if it hasn't changed already, it's about to change, and I really look forward to it. But that's not what Ross Thoughts is all about here.
All right.
One thing that I love about soccer, though, is that you get the craziest stories because there is just so much of it around the globe.
Right.
Well, let's go over onto the globe and pick out the lovely country of Suriname. You ever heard of it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Suriname. Deb, Jack, you lied.
No,
Southeast Asia.
I honeymooned there.
That's back-to-back lies for Jack. But the country of Suriname has actually broken a record.
Ooh,
All
what's
right?
that? What's that?
For one of their club teams over there in the CONCACAF competition, which I believe is the second tier of this competition. CONCACAF is
South America, sorry.
It's all good. Nice save. So they have broken the record for the oldest player to play in a international soccer competition match.
How old?
Like 50?
We're talking 60, Jack.
Whoa!
Whoa!
How wild is that?
Wow, out of the home and onto the pitch.
And he plays for the team Inter Moengo Tapo.
Oh, Moengo Tapo.
Moengo Tapo has
Moengo Tapo.
Moengo Tapo.
Moengo Tapo. There, I'll do it too.
That sounds like
Topo Gigio.
That's what I was thinking of.
soon to be an animated film that Deb will watch. Moengo Tapo. Well,
Pixar, Disney just got the
Oh,
rights.
I think it was DreamWorks.
Yeah, and it's going to be following this guy. Or will it? Because Enter Moengo Tapo is owned in, which is a Suriname soccer team, but it's owned by the vice president of Suriname.
Of the country?
Of the country.
All right.
Wow.
Now, you ready for
That's
this?
how they do it in South America.
That's how we do it, man.
You ready for this plot twist? That 60-year-old, who's the oldest player, is the vice president of Suriname.
Wait, okay. 60-year-old vice president of the South American country also owns a soccer team, and he put himself in a game?
Not only did he put himself in the game here, Jack, he started.
Woo.
He's the vice president. Who's going to tell him no?
So it's not like mop-up duties in added time.
And
No,
his
it's
name
not
is,
like-
what's his name again?
His name is...
Moambo Tapo.
No,
that's the name of the club.
That's the
Oh.
country's name. The guy's name is Damian Brunswick.
Oh, all right. Damian Brunswick.
I think that's how it's pronounced. It's Bruns, W-I-J-K. A lot of J.K. in this whole story because there's a lot of jokes going on. Would you believe me if I told you that his team in his big debut, his historical debut, his team lost?
No.
6-0.
Oh.
He lost. He played for 54 minutes. 29 of those minutes was, believe it or not, playing along his son. His son also got to get onto the team and
Can you
play.
say nepotism?
Was his son part of the team, or did he just like take him?
And I apologize. His son's name was Damian Brunswick. We are talking about who other than Ronnie Brunswick.
That's the dad
who goes into the record books as the oldest player to ever play. And he's the vice president of the country and the owner of the team, and just went, F it, put me on the field, coach.
So I'm curious. You say he played for what, 56 minutes? So at some point, the coach had to take him out of the game.
Yeah, that's got to be an awkward conversation.
Yeah.
No, the coach didn't do that. He took himself out of the game because he's gassed. He's 60, running around on a soccer field. The photos are embarrassing for him, if I may say, because it definitely looks like a 60-year-old out on the field. I couldn't even find footage of this game. I'm assuming he deleted it. And then in another weird thing, there is footage of him after the game handing out cash to the other team.
So thank you for folding.
What?
No,
they lost.
The team that beat them?
The team that beat them. He's just in their locker room going, here's a bunch of cash. I think all of us can be a little bit more like Ronnie Brunswick here.
How so?
Don't care. Just stop caring and do whatever you want. Just do whatever the F you want. This is also, for the record, not the first time an owner of a soccer team went, I'm on. I'm putting on my jersey. I'm going to go. I'm part of the team. Over in China, this also happened with, and I'll do this because Jim's not here, with who other than...
Oh, yeah.
His name is...
Come on.
Hey? What's funny?
We have a feeling you're not done yet.
Shihua?
Hey, Shihua?
Hey, Shihua?
Hey, Schwa.
You do, and you clean it up.
I didn't do that. I gave an honest attempt. Okay?
Hey, Schwa.
That just sounds like Link from Zelda.
Schwa.
What? He Schwa, also he was age 35, is the principal shareholder of, God, man, another one.
Here we go. Come on. Take it slow.
I love international stories.
I do too. Come on.
Yeah, I love them too, Jack. Zebu. Zebo. Zebo Cujo Football Club.
Zebo Cujo.
And during a match against Sichuan.
Give it to us.
Jiu-on-you.
Jiu-on-you.
Jiu-on-you. Yeah, international stories really need
They're the best.
They need a full-blown rehearsal. I'm so sorry for ever making fun of Jim.
No, don't
This is the revenge I get when I am quoting a story that has the soccer team Sichuan. I think we're good, right?
I think we're good. Yeah.
We're good. Yep. Good
We're
job.
good.
Yeah.
All I'm saying, this also got my. I'm not saying much here. Sichuan. I'm not doing that.
Lean
I'm not doing that. I feel like Jack. I feel like I'm a good 5 feet away from the line. And
I can
Jack's
always tell because you'll just stare into my eyes. You won't even look at Jack. You're like, he's not here. He's not here. He's not here.
So this is what I would like to suggest, though. Now that this is becoming a trend in the world of soccer, is all of these soccer owners, all these team owners, are playing for their respected teams here.
Right.
Which, by the way,
Everyone has to pull more than one shift.
everyone.
It's this new working situation
This
we're
is
dealing
corporate
with.
America
This-
the past decade.
Exactly.
You got to do more.
You know?
You know, the pandemic really changed everything. You know, there's worker shortages everywhere.
Exactly, man. You got to run the country, and then you got to get on the pitch.
But I would like to make a suggestion.
All right.
Orlando City. Wilf family. I would love to see you start. I would love to see you play striker. I would love to see more owners go ahead. If you're up by 30, put on a jersey. Where are you at, Mark Cuban?
How about it's a rule that at least each team has to field at least one owner?
Yeah, that would change everything.
That would.
That would
That
change.
would.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, they're always injured by the same injury, like a broken hip. We can all be a little bit more Ronnie Brunswick. Congratulations for becoming.
Isn't he wanted by Interpol?
Yeah, I think. I mean,
he's a busy man, Jack. Come on, he's got a lot of irons in the fire.
you know, the oldest player to play in an international club competition without a hint of corruption whatsoever.
No.
He really earned it. And those are your Ross thoughts. I'm out. Peace.
Thank you, Ross. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more fun on The Jim Colbert Show, so keep it right here. Real Radio 104.1.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by Gringos Locos. For locations, go to gringoslocos.com and securedroofingandrestoration.com. Visit their website for your free estimate today. At 8 p.m., it's Bungalower and the Bus. At 9, we all find out what the hell is Angel listening to. Tonight on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center. Car crash? Call Clausman Law.
More delays coming in on I-4. We're heavy westbound between Lee Road and Park Street and also between US 192 and 429. Still solid southbound on 429 between Sinclair Road and I-4. We're still seeing slow traffic north on the Turnpike from an earlier wreck between McGuire Road and State Road 50. If you're heading east on I-4, we're slow near Lee Road. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477 from the Traffic Center. I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by ExpressPros.com. Looking for a holiday job or seasonal work? It's time to get to know Express Employment Professionals. Visit ExpressPros.com to find your local office and let them help you find a job. No fees for job seekers. ExpressPros.com.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware, toolsacehardware.com.
I iHeartRadio brings you Global Citizen Live, a moment heard around the world. Tomorrow, the biggest artists on the planet unite with world leaders to demand action on our biggest challenges. Featuring BTS, Usher, Elton John, Black Eyed Peas, Ed Sheeran, Lizzo, Shawn Mendes, Jennifer Lopez, Coldplay, and other surprise guests. Join us for this once-in-a-generation moment to defend the planet and defeat poverty. Together, we can move the world one action at a time. Hear it all day tomorrow on Global Citizen Radio with the iHeartRadio app.
Hello, Florida. Switching to Geico is a good idea, especially when you consider everything.
First off, Geico makes it easy to switch, and you can contact your local agent for personalized assistance.
But having a trusted insurer could make you question some not-so-trustworthy people, like the friend who says he doesn't want pizza, but when it comes, sure, he'll have a slice.
Well, if you switch to Geico, you could save hundreds on car insurance, and you could keep saving by bundling your motorcycle, boat, and RV, plus your renter's insurance.
But saving money might make you so happy you start to skip everywhere, which could get you nicknamed the Skipper. And do you want that as a nickname? Think on it.
Well, they do have an industry-leading mobile app you can use to pay your bill, file and manage a claim, or add a new driver. And they offer discounts to military and federal employees.
But when your life gets a little easier, it makes you too carefree and you end up going barefoot everywhere, which is all fun and games until you step on a bee.
Well, Geico is the largest car insurer in the state and has been saving people money for 85 years. It's hard to beat that.
But you're right.
Switch to Geico. It's obviously a good idea.
Fast Wi-Fi. You use it to connect just about everything, which means having fast Wi-Fi matters. A lot. That's why Xfinity offers gig speed Wi-Fi, the fastest Wi-Fi you can get. That's a big deal. It's a big deal for streaming big games, having big meetings, and making big plans. It's a big deal for families with 1 kid, or 2 kids, or 3 kids, especially if there's 1 kid who has enough devices for 10 kids. It's a big deal for gamers who are streaming while someone else is posting about their virtual spin class. And yet, it's also a big deal for a quiet Friday night in, because fast Wi-Fi makes everything better. Now through October 11th, ask how to get a special offer of $300 back when you get gig speed internet, or get started with up to 50 megabits per second download speed for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Click, call, or visit an Xfinity store today. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and compatible gateway. Actual speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Offer requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 10/11/21. New performance starter internet customers only. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply.
When I lost my Chase debit card, I was like... But I locked my card on my Chase mobile app, and that feels like... That's what security feels like. Card locked.
Check and lock down your money with security from Chase. Control feels good. Learn more at chase.com/banking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Enroll in Chase online or on the Chase mobile app. Messaging and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
The powerful new iPhone 13 Pro is here with the most advanced camera in an iPhone. And T-Mobile is the place to get it.
This new cinematic mode turned my travel videos into a filmmaking masterpiece.
Get the most out of your new iPhone on America's largest, fastest 5G network.
And posting. Whoa, that was fast.
And now, you can get iPhone 13 Pro on us with eligible trade-in and plan and upgrade forever.
So I can always have a new iPhone?
Yep, forever. Lock in the trade-in value of your new iPhone up to $800 every 2 years for your next upgrade. Get iPhone 13 Pro on us right now and upgrade forever. Only at T-Mobile.
With Max Plan and on us now via 30 monthly bill credits. For well-qualified buyers plus tax, contact us before canceling service to continue credits on current device or credit stop and balance on required finance agreement is due. Fastest based on average overall 5G speeds according to Open Signal Awards and USA 5G User Experience Report, July 2021. See T-Mobile.com.
It gets hot in the summertime, and last year, I'm so glad I found Mills Air because they were able to switch out my old system for a Carrier system, and I saved so much money when it comes to my power bill. It is millsair.com. That's millsair.com. Have them check out your system, millsair.com.
If you need a roof, don't pay more, pay less with Parliament Roofing. Nobody beats Parliament Roofing's prices, and if they can't get you approved, no one can. Call now for your free estimate with payments starting as low as $135 per month. Call pound 250 from a mobile phone and say the keyword Roof Me Now and get $500 off your new roof. That's pound 250 and say the keyword Roof Me Now for $500 off your new roof. Pound 250 Roof Me Now. Parliament Roofing. Nobody puts a quality roof on for less. Nobody.
Unbelievable.
No sugar and 60 calories.
Naturally. New Chobani with 0 sugar. Impossibly delicious. Made possible by Chobani, not a low-calorie food.
This summer, check out live outdoor entertainment and even bigger concerts at the Dr. Phillips Center Front Yard Festival presented by Advent Health. Rock, country, jazz, and more. Plus, dinner and drinks delivered right to your box. All in downtown Orlando and only through the end of this year. The lineup keeps growing, so keep an eye on frontyardfestival.org.
Let your voice be heard.
iHeart just made requesting your favorite songs faster and easier than ever. All you need are 4 magic words.
Alexa, make a request.
That's right. Now when you're listening to an iHeart station on any Alexa device, simply say, Alexa, make a request.
Okay, what would you like to hear?
Plus dedicate songs to friends, family, pets, anyone, anywhere, anytime.
I love music.
Alexa, make a request.
Okay.
From iHeartRadio, #1 for music, radio, and podcasts, all in one app.
iHeartRadio.
Best price the first time. OrangeBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade. We now return to the Jim Colbert Show. Already in progress.
Hey, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Ooh, right here. Come on now.
It's the one breakup song I know of for men.
This made me think of the Ross Thoughts you did one time.
Yeah, the song is so
Is
good.
that what it's about? I really have to start listening to the lyrics.
Yeah, it is. And like Ross said,
You lied to me. It's
So
a
you say
breakup
it's
song.
not a great wedding song.
That's the thing. If you jamming, if you vibing, I feel like any song that you like and gets the people going at a wedding, how can you deem that a bad wedding song?
I don't know. Someone texting at 77031 did suggest that Gonorrhea would be a bad first song. Can't remember the name of the artist.
I think gonorrhea is just bad at any wedding.
Yeah, very
It's a
much so.
Terrible wedding gift.
Was it Lil Wayne? Lil Wayne's Gonorrhea is a bad first dance song.
Yeah, I would say a lot of Lil Wayne songs.
But Jack, this really was a one hit for the artist.
For Mark Morrison, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's still a great song, though.
No doubt.
Celebrating on this one hit wonder weekend. Hopefully you have that absolutely free iHeartRadio app. Yeah, because you talked about crying endlessly to this song.
I don't know if I said that.
I do.
Speaking of wedding songs, I had a text. We got a text about one.
Oh, we did?
Yeah. It said, this person texts in. It says, when he married his son's mother, he'd set it up where he would do the wedding song. So when the time came, he got on stage, grabbed his guitar, and belted out "You're Having My Baby" by Paul Anka. They separated 6 months later.
Oh!
That was sent to me by Mr. Jeff Howe.
Oh, nice.
Come on now.
Big Red Dog.
That's fun. A lot of action on the first song. A lot of people willing to share what their first song was.
I'm excited. I know that the first dance song that I'm going to have is going to be, I would think, a little bit more emotional. We have talked about a orchestra version of Space Oddity.
Oh, nice.
I've heard that. I think that would work. Sorry, Jack.
I'm leaning in.
Yeah, Jack is oddly close to my face.
He is.
And he's giving me the dopiest look.
I'm out of my camera box.
Almost in Ross's.
You've done
making everyone wonder and worry.
You've done a lot of weird things, too.
It's a Friday. It's a Friday. Listen, we've got your Friday frame of mind, too. We got thanks to Ross. Thank you for putting up the items I sent over to you today to get them up on our blog. But JimColbertLive.com. The most fascinating ghost town you've ever seen, about 500 Disney-esque, really expensive homes that, it was supposed to be a luxury community, and they just stopped building them. So there's video of one of those urban explorers. And then I was hoping this was going to get posted as well, because this woman helped clean out her grandparents' freezer.
Yeah, found a hand.
And pretty close, man. She found ham broth. and food from the 1970s.
What are we doing, old people?
What?
And then she defrosts it.
Well, yeah. What are you gonna do?
And she
Just put it back?
Well,
Throw
and then
it.
she described. I mean, she even defrosted 13-year-old egg yolks, blueberries, raspberries, Cool Whip, ham broth.
If my grandparents ever did that, I would immediately send them to the doctor. Be like,
But
you need to give them medicine.
At the same time, though, I'll
Just
bet you
any medicine.
if any one of us went to our fridge right now, I bet we'd find a really old bottle of some condiment like soy sauce you buy for one recipe, and then it sits in your fridge for like 18 years, and you just move it from house to house to house.
But soy sauce is fine. Soy sauce stays good for a long time.
It stays soy.
It stays. What's the word? Soy. I think soy sauce can go for like years.
I don't know. I know honey never spoils.
These old people straight up had strawberries
And
from the 70s.
They had fruit from the 70s, 80s, 90s.
Impressed me with break out a TV dinner on the metal tray.
Oh, yeah. Some good times.
It used
right
to come
there.
in a metal tray.
Oh, that was the 70s.
And then you would microwave it.
No.
When
That
did-
was before microwave.
What?
There were no microwaves. And, Ross, get this. Do you know how we had to make popcorn?
Stove, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
top
you-
of the stove. The what was that? The Jiffy Pop.
Jiffy Pop was one way. Yeah, and then they
With
had
the-
oil. You'd
Oh,
a
yeah.
pan. You'd put oil in it, and then you'd put the kernels in the pan. And
Yeah.
You guys
In
really
the
liked
pot.
popcorn back in the day.
Well, there weren't when you look at the snacks, like candy wasn't packaged the way like now you can go to a grocery store and get the same snacks you would buy at a movie theater. But back in the day, I mean, it was all. And then when air popping first came out,
yeah.
Air popping.
Yeah, it didn't have the oil, so you
No
wouldn't
flavor.
stick. Yeah, the flavor really lacked
a lot.
But microwave popcorn, they do a good job.
They do.
Just saying.
They do.
When you find the brand you like, and
Hello, home style.
and you can dial it into exactly what you need on your microwave.
340.
See, I'm 136. I'm
Are
my
you?
Pop Secret mini single
Oh,
serve.
see, I'm a Pop Secret home style full bag. That used to be dinner.
Yeah.
How do you not just hit the popcorn button?
There's a popcorn button.
There's a popcorn button. It says
popcorn.
My microwave just says popcorn on the thing.
It does, but it also, if you read it, it'll say set anytime between 1 minute 30 to 3 minutes, and stop when there's more than a few seconds between pops.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
So,
the big sign.
When you find out for the product you're using, you find out what the exact time is. Then you can set it and forget it. Little Rompo peel on your popcorn.
All right. I'm learning a whole bunch of stuff.
All right,
I'm
what
learning-
else do you want to ask?
I'm learning about metal trays. I'm learning about some guy named Ron Popeil. I'm assuming he also sold rotisserie chickens. Is it one of those guys?
He was the
Set it,
wasn't
forget
it-
it guy?
set it and forget it guy.
Look at that.
Okay, I thought he was the Ginsu knives.
I think he had a series of them. Matter
Okay.
of fact, I think he might be credited with launching the whole infomercial craze.
Yeah.
Wow.
Of
Yeah.
selling products that way, because he died within the past year.
Yeah, because we've talked about him. Yeah. You remember the Ginsu knives? It cuts right through the aluminum can, and then they went and sliced that delicious tomato.
And then I want to say, and then the ShamWow guy, I think he got in big trouble. The whole TV marketing people have a very strange, as a collective,
Yeah.
weird bunch.
I would imagine so. Because we had the famous one who ended up passing.
Billy
Billy
Mays.
Mays. Billy
Yeah.
Mays for OxyClean.
He used to come to our events.
Did he really?
Yeah, he was a big fan.
Yeah, the ShamWow guy was.
I'm falling for something, aren't I, Jack?
He was arrested for aggravated battery.
Damn. Oh, man.
You can't clean that up with a ShamWow. I'm sure he tried though.
Ouch.
Just that video.
Yeah, just put some ice in it and hold it
Yeah,
here.
exactly. Also at JimColbertLive.com, we have some sports calls, like some banged up sports calls.
The ShamWow guy also did the slap chop.
I had that stupid thing.
Did it work?
In theory, no, it didn't.
And it was against the prostitute.
Oh,
ShamWow guy.
He slap chopped a prostitute.
He slap chopped a prostitute.
well, is that going to be our show title, or is it still I'm a rice fluffer?
Mark that.
I think it should be that entire sentence. A combination of the two. Do you guys do anything little wild with your popcorn?
Like add truffle oil?
I mean, I've never tried that.
I put some, like, I wanted to add something, and my wife's like, here, put this on it. And it was actually a barbecue seasoning.
Ooh.
That we had here from the last time we did the best of challenge, and we had a thing of that barbecue seasoning here, like steak seasoning.
Yeah.
And so I sprinkle a little of that, gives it a little zing.
A little
pop.
pizzazz.
Little something,
Zing.
something.
God.
Zing.
Zing.
Jim's going to come back and not recognize the show. What the hell?
You know what's a huge thing that I do with popcorn?
You put M&Ms and
I've done that before, but I don't think it works out the
I think
best.
it's better with pretzels.
I think it tastes all right, but you pour like Bunch of Crunch is a very common thing to throw. Not very common, but like the most common way of eating popcorn is just straight up popcorn.
Right.
Buttered, salt, bada bang, bada boom. Hey, just sold you a 2004 Honda.
Hey, you Hoboken.
So, but when people throw Bunch of Crunch or M&Ms or any type of chocolate in there, it just sinks to the bottom.
Yeah.
But hot sauce on popcorn.
Ooh.
Get your world rocked.
Like what kind of hot sauce?
Just cheap hot sauce. Vinegar-based hot sauce. Crystal or just...
Yeah, Crystal.
And then it kind of...
Frank's Red Hot.
And then it soaks into the popcorn.
I put that S on everything.
Oh, man, that is...
Doesn't it make it too hot or soggy? See, I would think that would make it really soggy.
If you're dousing it, I mean, if you're soaking it in it, you don't want to do that. But you just throw a couple little sprinkles, couple dabs, and then bang. You smoke some dabs, you throw some dabs, and then you just popcorn out. When I was getting my teeth cleaned the last time, which has been far too long.
Oh, they found some corn?
They found a popcorn kernel.
What?
Yeah. It was not good.
Did
What
you
do you
say,
mean
like, you ate it that morning?
No. Yeah, or the night before?
Yeah, what was the distance?
Like, what are we talking about here?
Dog.
They found a popcorn kernel. What kind of time frame are we looking here for said kernel?
Correction, not the last time I got my teeth cleaned. The last time I got my teeth cleaned, I was good. But this was the first time I got my teeth cleaned in like a minute.
Okay.
In a while.
But how long before that cleaning did you last remember having popcorn? Because when they tell you
Years.
that, you have to think.
It's got to be a year.
So you think that was in there for years?
I think so. I do think that.
What happened?
She grabbed it out of my teeth, right? And just like a good hygienist, wipes it on your bib that's on your chest.
It's like, hey, yo.
Let me sell you a Honda. I like these boom yays on this segment. Oh, let me tell you about something. It's got four wheels, stick shift. The tires are made out of rubber.
Back to the kernel.
Yeah.
Did she say anything? What?
It was black. I don't even know how.
Are we sure it was a popcorn kernel?
Right. According to her. According to her, that is a popcorn kernel.
That's got to be a nasty job.
That's a vintage. And here's the
you're
thing.
in people's mouths. Oh.
I would ask her about that. It's like, what kind of crazy stuff have you found? And her first response was like,
a Buick?
I love it. It's the same, like, there are some people who can watch pimple popping videos.
Yeah.
And that's the same little ism, like, oh, yeah, look how disgusting it is.
I know. People are gross.
This is my little dark little secret. I love this.
So please tell me she didn't take the popcorn kernel home.
No.
She did put it in her little, what do you call that, picture box?
Yeah, exactly.
But she did have that, like, oh, yeah, baby. Like that, oh, yeah, baby vibe.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Yeah, get that out of there.
If you don't make the wall of fame, then it ain't nothing.
Oh, yeah,
No,
that's a job I couldn't do.
I think this is very common in Texas. Pickles with popcorn.
Pickles?
Yeah, pickles. Texas is like, they love pickles. And I love a good pickle. You know what I've been munching on?
Wait, no, I'm sorry, what was that? You didn't finish it.
Yeah, I'll lean into it. I love me a good girthy pickle, Deb. I like it when it's a big round one and it takes like either 2 bites to get it all the way around, or I'll just dislocate the jaw, python that thing. I'm fine. I understand the innuendo, and I'm not gonna be shamed with my pride of a love of a good pick.
Jack is writing furiously.
You don't have to make this into a promo.
6:34. Ross loves a girthy pickle.
There we go. It's gonna be a best of somewhere, man.
I don't know. You guys, I've been ripping through pickled okra recently. Girl.
Really?
Very good. Little crunch to it.
What about Cajun seasoning on popcorn?
Seasoning on popcorn is where it's at.
But someone also said Cocoa Krispies, because that would be light and fluffy, the same as the popcorn, so it wouldn't be necessarily that easy to sink to the bottom.
That's my biggest fear about any little addition to popcorn, is that it's very hard for it to not. So I'm kind of a non-believer. I think it would taste good. I think if you go one hand of Cocoa Krispies, one hand of popcorn, have them, Dragon Ball Z fused together, and then you just, eat like a damn gerbil.
Exactly.
Put both hands to your grill, you're good. But
wow,
people say Frank's Red Hot makes a powdered seasoning now, which would be better for popcorn.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah, I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, popcorn and hot sauce is a big thing. You like kettle corn?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. You get some tomorrow at the Winter Park Farmers Market. Go see Ryan Holmes.
Kettle corn is so good.
That's right. He makes kettle corn.
And they can charge me like $8. I'm like, but look how big that bag is.
You hear that, Ryan? You see Ross coming, you bump up that price.
Oh, he likes a girthy pickle in a big bag.
Yeah. Oh, you make a fortune. Ryan Holmes, get some girthy pickles for your kettle corn stand.
I bet you pickle juice in popcorn.
Ooh, I love pickle juice. My brother and I used to fight over who could drink the last of the pickles.
You still not smoking?
I'm still not smoking. I'm still,
Wow.
Yeah, I know this segment may disagree.
Sober thoughts. Sober thoughts with Ross.
Sober sauce thoughts.
Sober sauce thoughts.
That's how you know he's definitely sober.
You don't like pickles? I'm the only one here.
But I like Wickles pickles. You ever have Wickles pickles?
I don't know if I've had Wickles pickles, but I just had Wickles okra. Wickle pickled okra.
Oh, never had Wickles pickles okra.
It sounds like we're saying a limerick.
Have you had Wickles pickles, Deb?
I have not had Wickles pickles, but I'd be willing to try Wickles pickles. Are they better than Clausen?
They are better than Clausen. They have a little kick, and they're great on a sandwich. There's a bunch of flavor in there.
Shots fired.
Yeah. Oh, take that, Clausen. You ain't got no game.
What was up with the mascot for one of the pickle brands that was like, I'm the stork that drops babies off?
Listen,
how did those two come together?
I don't know.
Oh, well, because it was one of those stereotypical things where a pregnant woman would crave things, and pickles used to be
pickles and ice cream.
One of them, right?
Yeah, pickles and ice cream.
Am I pregnant?
My mom ate chalk.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
One of her cravings was chalk, and I don't know why. And she checked with her doctor. He says, as long as it's white chalk and not, colored chalk, because her doctor was a racist.
Yeah, of course.
But white chalk, he said, yeah, that's fine. You can eat that.
My mom, when she was pregnant with me, used to eat Alka-Seltzer. That's why I'm so effervescent.
Oh, don't drop her in water, and don't feed her after dark.
Ross?
I think my mom, I don't know, man. I've never asked my mom what she ate.
Why don't you call her on the break?
Oh, that would be a good one.
I mean,
see if Kathy Page wants to go on the air.
I already. She's probably go, I don't know.
That was so long
Steak.
ago.
I just kept eating meats. I just kept eating bratwurst.
Like the good Wisconsin girl that she is. Hey, look at that, guys. It's 20-7. It's time to load up the phones for last call. So give us a call at 407-916-1041. Something short, something sweet, hopefully something funny, a call back to the show. Anything to get this Friday frame of mind going. We're going to do next right here on the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Make us think or make it funny. Just make it good. Get on board now for last call on the Jim Colbert Show. 407-916-1041.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garner with your Fox 35 Central Florida forecast. And we're going to enjoy the bounty of these cool fronts, and that means drier air ahead, not just for the comfort of being outside, but Also, as far as the rain chances go, effectively the rainy season has been ended. Usually ends about October 10th, but these fronts are meaning that we're no longer going to see rain unless it's associated with a front or a tropical system. Low tonight 71, high tomorrow 86. Look for upper 60s for lows next week with highs in the upper 80s and abundant sun. For the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Brooks Garner.
This report is sponsored by Walt Disney World.jobs.
Walt Disney World Resort is hiring full-time and part-time roles. Earn hiring bonuses of $1,000 for housekeeping and steward, $1,500 for cook one and chef assistant. Pay rates range from $14 to $19 per hour. Apply at WaltDisneyWorld.jobs.
If you live in Florida, you know what it's like to be left in the dark. It doesn't take a hurricane to knock your power out. Everyday thunderstorms can. It's time to flip the switch, literally. Complete Power Resources is your answer with a complete line of residential standby generators to keep your home running when the weather gets rough. And these are brands you can trust. Briggs & Stratton, Kohler, Generac, and Cummins, all installed by skilled techs that are licensed, bonded, insured, and background checked. Complete Power Resources is CPR for your home's power needs. Learn more today at CompletePowerResources.com.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. Did you know that Solis Health Plans gives you up to $1,200 per year in OTC products? Yes, up to $1,200 per year in OTC products. That's a relief. Furthermore, with Solis, you don't have a copay when visiting primary doctors or specialists. Zero. Call now and join a local health plan that makes a difference. 1-833-33-SOLIS. 1-833-33-SOLIS. Solis Health Plans. Amazing healthcare just around the corner.
He raids your fridge.
You're out of burrata.
Borrows your car without asking.
Scratches? What scratches?
He's your brother-in-law.
I'll pay you back.
He takes what's yours and there's nothing you can do. But when identity thieves want to take what's yours, you can do something. LifeLock by Norton monitors your info and alerts you to potential threats. If you become a victim, they can help fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions at all businesses, but you can save up to 25% off your first year at LifeLock.com using promo code NEWS.
Panera believes in saying yes. Yes to clean, fresh ingredients. Yes to the new chicken sausage and pepperoni flatbread topped with rich mozzarella. Yes to delicious mac and cheese. Yes to putting it on a sandwich, creating the grilled mac and cheese sandwich. And yes to impromptu road trips to Sandwich, Illinois. Because that's living life to the flavor fullest. Get $1 delivery when you order on our app. Panera. Live your yes. Pricing and product availability may vary. Visit PaneraBread.com.
Is an Amscot cash advance right for you? Compare for yourself. Often, it can be less than the late fee on an overdue bill. With Amscot, you could get up to $500 on the spot with no credit check. Amscot. Some restrictions apply.
Were you hurt in a vehicle and want compensation?
When you're injured on the go, just call no.
Did an accident leave you in need of representation?
When you're injured on the go, just call no. When you're injured on the go, just call no.
Mo DeWitt, Orlando attorney, sung by a non-attorney spokesperson.
Gibson Truck World professionally installs quality Pro Comp lifts. First, we install the track bar drop bracket and drop pitman arm. Next, we install the coil springs. Then, we install the rear lift block along with new U-bolts. We also mount new 37-inch Toyo tires and 20-inch fuel wheels. Lastly, all Gibson lifted trucks are aligned with our state-of-the-art Hunter system. Only Gibson Truck World will retorque your suspension after 30 days free of charge. Why go anywhere else? Buy your lifted truck from Gibson Truck World. We are the king of lifted trucks.
With a SunTrust checking account, stay on top of your money with all the right ingredients. Get free helpings to online resources and tools to help make your money grow. Manage your spending by receiving alerts. And help yourself to seconds on your money with cash back with SunTrust deals. Open an account today at suntrust.com/checking. Must have online banking to participate in SunTrust deals. SunTrust, now Truist. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Octavia Clausman. My dad is attorney Glenn Clausman, who helps people with their injury claims. My dad really cares about people. His clients have his cell number so they can call him anytime. At home, at night, I see him working on their files. He talks about how his clients' injuries have affected them and how he tries to help. He really cares. If you have an injury claim, you should call my dad, Glenn Clausman. Call 407-917-1718. He'll give you his cell number. Glenn Clausman at KLAUSMAN law.com. Office, Winter Park.
Newt Gingrich here. Can thieves really steal your home's title? Take it from this thief who stole over 150 homes and was sentenced to 25 years in prison. This is why you need Home Title Lock.
Nobody thinks that I can take their house and borrow against the house. Oh, no, I have title insurance for that. No, it's in my name, or he would have to get some special document. They would call me. You know, nobody's calling you. After I've stolen the title, borrowed against it, or sold the property, or done whatever I've done with it, it's 60 to 90 days to even figure out that they're the victim of this crime. You know, by that point, you start getting foreclosure notices, and you realize you've got 4 mortgages on your house. Not only that, you don't even own your home anymore. It's not even in your name.
Heard enough? Go to HometitleLock.com and register your address to see if you're already a victim, and enter NEWT for 30 free days of protection. That's code NEWT at HometitleLock.com.
When it comes to power, trust the source. SolarSource.com.
The good news? You can watch us too. Like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Radio 1041. Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show. Also available to watch at The Jim Colbert Show.
There's no better way to kick off a Friday night than by cooling things down with Jack. Do you even need to intro this song?
Yeah, this is a song that ripped off Under Pressure by Queen, but they got away with it.
And that infamous interview between Vanilla Ice and like Tom Loader or whatever, Kurt Loader.
Kurt Loader, yeah.
And he's just talking about like, no, their song is dun 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 dun. My song is dun 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 dun.
Like, there's a.
There's a.
Yeah.
How? So this song. So his second biggest song.
He had another one.
He had a second biggest. Everyone has a second biggest song out of all of them. They're just still astronomically small compared to their one-hit wonder. But it's him going go. It's the Ninja Turtle song. Go Ninjas, go Ninjas,
That's
go.
what I wanted to tell you last segment when you were talking about your love of a big girthy pickle.
Yeah.
On our gym members page, which is our private group on Facebook, doesn't cost anything, and it's spelled Jim like in Jim's name because we would never ask you to work out. There is a banned Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles TV commercial from Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say it has a mutant ninja turtle and a pickle.
Hell
Put
yeah.
them together.
Hell yeah. God, you are crushing DJ.
He's
right
a good, isn't he?
Pushing up the sliders back and
Yeah,
forth.
that's a killer DJ right there.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
How big was that song? Like,
It
could
was
not
huge.
avoid it?
Yeah.
You couldn't avoid it.
Yeah.
Hey, how are we doing on phone calls? We doing good?
We full.
We full. All right, real quick, just want to let you know, Hurricane Sam is now has winds of 85 miles an hour, and subtropical storm Teresa has formed. So that's 2 names left on this list.
Yeah, that said, we also are expecting no rain for the next week
7
with highs in the
days.
80s.
Yes, absolute perfection.
Dig it?
Dig it. Yeah, absolutely. This first official weekend in fall is going to be absolutely gorgeous around Central Florida. So no matter what you have going on, we hope you have a great weekend. Don't forget to keep it right here on Real Radio 104.1.
And also, you still have time this weekend, if you haven't done so already, register. This is a huge vacation opportunity for you from Adventures by Disney. It's a Rhine River cruise vacation. We're talking about, going to Europe on this ultimate vacation. But you register to win on our website at realradio.fm/contest. The sign-up is there. But, man, zip lining over the Black Forest sounds like fun.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Little river cruise in Germany through Europe.
It sounds like a modern-day Lord of the Rings.
It would be. I think that would be like those river cruises. That is a bucket list trip for me.
That's exactly something I like to do. Whenever you watch anything on PBS, it's like, man, that Viking cruise looks good.
I know.
Right.
Plus, it's the one cruise ship where they do not allow children. If you are not 18 years old, you are not allowed on a Viking cruise.
And so you get to experience all the ancient,
cities,
architecture, cities and whatnot. But then, you got your accommodations that will move throughout the country.
Exactly, because, it's fun being on a cruise, but a lot of that time can be spent out on open ocean. Whereas those river cruises, like you said, you get to see that fantastic architecture. Go ahead, share with the class.
New tech. Okay, so the name of the show has most recently been Slap Chopping Rice Fluffers.
Okay.
But I don't know. I think the one that just came in was Fluff My Rice Baby. I think we're going with it.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, someone else texted and said, Jack crushed it as the DJ today. He absolutely did, but you can hear his masterful DJing throughout the entire weekend. We've got Real Music weekends. We've got Sunday Night Vinyl. We've got Sunday Morning Coming Down. We've got all of your music programming this weekend. Before we get to
And kicking that off tonight with What the Hell is Angel Listening to at 9.
And I saw him here today.
Yeah.
Getting that show ready.
Working late.
Yeah, he's always working late, always working hard, and he is worth a listen. If you want to get tuned into new music and the really hot stuff out there, the Angel of Boom is where you want to go. We want to thank Corona Cigar Company, Amy Drew Thompson of the Orlando Sentinel, Nicole Dupre, and last but never least, Brad for helping out with trivia.
Thanks, Brad.
Thank you, Brad. Gentlemen, are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's welcome Derek on line 5.
Derek, last call.
Hey, this old Chinese man goes to the eye doctor, and the eye doctor examines him and says, Mr. Chang, you have a cataract. And Mr. Chang smiles. He says, oh, I have no cataract. I have Ribbon got the rental. I miss you, Otto. Otto!
Oh, Lord. Wow.
Who's next, Ross?
Just remember, Ross screened him.
You inspired that.
Oh,
shame on you.
Let's welcome Lance.
Lance, last call.
Hey, yeah, I got a job at a Sarasota on a fishing charter. All I have to do is bait the hook, and if I do a good job for 3 months, I'll be a certified masturbator.
Hey, I'm sure you already are. Who's next, Ross?
Read that off a Daytona gift shop shirt or something.
Right.
Let's welcome Daddy on line 3.
Daddy?
During yesterday's segment on sweets, I could actually hear Jimmy getting fatter over the radio.
I'm going to tell you why that was funnier than it should have been. His emphasis on fatter.
Yeah, fatter. He's like pissed off at him.
Let's welcome Laura.
Laura, last call.
Hello.
Hello.
Where do the generals keep their armies? In their sleeveys. Get it? Get it? Army.
I love the fact that it tickled you, Laura.
That's my favorite part. Get it?
Get it? Get it? Get it?
Let's welcome one of the goats, Party Mom.
Party Mom, last call. Bring us into Friday, girl.
Let me tell you a story about a man named Ross. He loves those girthy pickles and he dips them in his sauce. Yeah. He loves that pickle juice dripping down his little chin. Just to store it in his sock and then do it all again. Smoke weed every day.
Yay! And you can't get any better than that. Do we have any more?
That's it.
That's it. Thank you, Party Mom. That was the best way to end last call. Listen, like I said, Jim is celebrating his wedding anniversary with his lovely wife, but he will be back on Monday, as will we all, so we'll be back at full prescription strength. But keep it right here. We've got all of your Friday entertainment, including What the Hell is Angel Listening to, A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan, Bungalower and the Bus. In other words, it's